What a special moment we're about to watch. Oh, we're already into draft. There's the Jackspan on blue side. T1 are not going to go for the Gragas. There's Suor on red. It's likely that BLG have to ban Yone here. I wonder if T1's going to go for the Smolder ban. And I think they go for the Kai'Sa ban. So I wonder if Renata ban is good here for BLG. I think Yone Renata ban would make sense. They ban the Vi from owner, so the Yone and the Renata are open. Kai'Sa being down makes Xayah prio go up a lot. So Kalista ban. Now Ashe is up. Xayah is up, Yone's up, and Renata is up as well. Skarner is also available for the trade. What do you ban here? Do you give them the Yone, take the Ashe, they get Xayah Rakan? Do you ban the Yone, give them Ashe, take Xayah yourselves, and then get Skarner as well? I wonder if Rumble Prio is also really hard. They take away Varus now. It's Ashe, it's Skarner, it's Yone, it's Xayah. Yone for Faker game 1. Wallace Knight got into it. Ashe, Ahri, there's the Ashe. They could do Ashe, Skarner, and then mid on 3. Skarner, there's the Ashe, Skarner. Now Xayah Rakan for T1 here would be unbelievably powerful. Would be a tough lane. The alternatives they have is picking topside, like Gnar, Sejuani could work really well for T1's topside. The Rumble could work if they want to play Jarvan into Ashe, but they could play Thresh or Tahm Kench a bit hard. I think Gnar, Sejuani would make a lot of sense. It's the best picks for T1. Yeah, there's the Gnar. Do you want to drop the Xayah though? Yeah, it is Gnar, Sejuani. Okay, so they're dropping bot lane. That is scary to do. Now, what are BLG going to ban against this? What they could do is match mid here. Sylas would be great into Gnar, Sejuani. What is it going to be? It's the Sylas, I thought so. Sejuani, Yone, Gnar, Sylas, a monster champ here. So, Ziggs is good for T1. Xayah Rakan is good for T1. Yeah, there's the Ziggs ban. Xayah Rakan would be great for them as well. If I was T1, I would look to target top lane. You could take away something like Rumble doesn't feel like a good ban though. Rumble doesn't feel like a good ban. Camille feels like a really good ban. I think Camille I would be a bit scared of if I was T1. Take away Renata for now. I think Xayah ban last here would make sense. Xayah ban last would be really good. They could ban Seraphine if they're scared of Seraphine Leona, but I doubt T1 would play Seraphine Leona into Sylas. If I'm playing Sylas, I think Xayah ban is so necessary here.
I wonder what T1's going to be thinking about the bot lane, like Xayah Rakan immediately as a potential, but again,
Xayah Rakan lane swap sounds quite annoying for BLG to deal with.
They banned Jhin as well.
Wow, I think T1 rounded out with Xayah Rakan. They banned Rakan! Oh, they think BLG is going to take it away from them. Is he going to have to go MF or something here? You could match top here with Camille, but oh, this bot lane or Rumble. I don't really like Rumble in their comp though. I don't really like it in their comp. I prefer Camille. What's the bot lane for T1 here? They're a bit pinched. Xayah's open, but into Ashe, Xayah's quite hard. There's no way they're doing Seraphine Leona. They could do Ezreal Pike. They could do MF Leona. Ashe Brown though. Maybe not. Ah, it's Caitlyn. Is it Caitlyn Lux, Caitlyn Bard? What is it, Keria? What have you got for us? They're giving on counter pick because they're scared of what T1's cooking up. But Caitlyn into Ashe is not that good. The lane isn't that strong. Caitlyn Brown with Rakan ban, that is very smart by T1. They're going to have to play a range support here, but I don't know if On has the comfort on any range supports. I don't think Rel is that good. I mean, Rel would be the best, but Leona definitely not. Alistar definitely not. Seraphine supports would be strong, but does On play it? Is that his comfort? Does he want to go for it? It would make so much sense.
I think it could be great.
Ooh, the Bard is good too. He's going to go Rel. It's the worst of, it's the best of the worst engage supports. Wow, T1, they lack AP damage, but they have got Caitlyn Brown to negate a lot of these melee champs. Brown is very good against these melee champs. Rumble and Skarner and Sylas and Rel, he can tag all of them. Yone Sejuani is a great combo. Gnar is Zeus's best blind pick.
Honestly, I really love this.
But BLG have a lot of tools to work with here. They have Ashe engaged, they have Rel engaged, they have Sylas with Gnar ult or Sejuani engaged, they have Skarner suppressed, they have Rumble ult. T1 needs to be very careful. There's a world where Faker enters a team fight and is instantly dead. There's a world where Gumayushi lanes against the Ashe and is under tower. Alright, let's go chat, this is going to be crazy. This is an interesting game because what's essentially happened here is BLG has been on red side and they have left Yone open. If T1 wins with Yone in game 1, this becomes a very big problem for BLG for the rest of the series. A very big one. Now, biggest question for me, T1. Are you going to lane swap? Are you going to lane swap, T1? Let's see it. Look at the crowd, chat. They're going fucking crazy. Are you fucking ready for some games? Holy smokes. Let's get into it. Surprise! Did you sub and like the video? Okay, bye.
The
BLG have very good skirmish. T1 have very good
title.
Like on-hit DPS. If T1 get uptime, Gnar, Yone, and Caitlyn will shred them. Oh, Guma's going to lose flash here maybe. If Rel Q flashes, he's just going to W. Wait, Guma didn't flash it. A very late flash from Gumayushi. That's first blood to Elk. That's massive. That's a very late flash from Gumayushi. Elk flash forwards to get the kill. They're not going to lane swap, they're going to match. Great start so far for BLG. Longsword Ashe. Now,
the thing about Caitlyn,
I said this before, but Ashe is good into Caitlyn. This is what I worried about for Gumayushi. If he gets pinched, he's going to have to go Caitlyn. The Ashe lane, you might get pushed in a little bit. Let's see. The reason Caitlyn struggles in these lanes is the poke. The poke is very difficult to deal with. Now, both junglers going to path bot. Makes a lot of sense. Faker playing Grasp, very important. He's against 4 melee champs and he needs to survive.
One thing we've seen
I think if T1... Oh, he got level 2. What did he get level 2 off? Was there a minion or a ward he killed earlier? Surprise level 2 gets Faker a good trade. He's also playing Doran's Blade over Doran's Shield in this lane. So the Caitlyn Brown, even though they're quite strong level 1, they're going to get pushed in by the Ashe. If you're a T1 fan, the main thing to look at here is the Yone Gnar side lane strength. If you're a BLG fan, you're looking at the Sylas Gnar ult or Sejuani ult take and a full fist fight in mid 5v5 or catching them off guard while these Yone and Gnar are pushing sides. BLG will force really hard in mid. So Gumayushi needs to be really careful not to get caught a lot this game. Faker's doing really well in this lane. He has 70%, 80% health. He has a potion and Sylas is half health with no pots. Mid and top, T1's doing great. Zeus can take a cheater recall and run back to lane and save TB into bin. And Faker has Sylas under tower. Both junglers finish full clear. Bot crab is quite hard to fight for T1 if they want to go through bot. BLG should be there a little bit earlier with their bot lane. Nice stun by On. So bot crab over to BLG.
Often able to get those advantages in the 1v1.
Top crab over to Owner. Pretty even. Mid was winning in the trades, but obviously he doesn't have a CS lead. But what he does have
a few early items
is no Zerker Greaves base. He has recurve bow base. Needs to be careful here. Sylas damage level 5 is really deceptive on the W. Really deceptive. Oh my god, Faker is being really psycho here. He needs to take the base. Oh, Zeus! Zeus down, great gank there by Shun. He must have got caught into the wall. Faker has to take a really bad base. BLG is stomping this early game. They have mid push, top push, and bot push now. Insane gank by Shun. How did Ratboy die? Okay, pretty bad base from mid. How did Zeus get caught by this? He should just flash the Skarner E. I guess he does, right? Oh, he jumps off the rumble and gets cancelled. That's why. Rough. Owner's trying to look for it because Bin has no flash, but obviously he's not level 6 yet. This is where T1 has been most impressive when it comes to their lane assignments in the early mid-game transition. They're committing really heavily for the grub spawn, but this is a level 4 Caitlyn. Level 4 Ashe as well. On has no flash for the engage. Engage onto carry is not bad. I think he's going to be okay with flash. Oh, he's going to chain CC actually. Ah, he flashed as well. The chain CC was good from BLG. They got one grub for it, but carrier got caught there. Pretty solid early game for BLG, really solid. The Skarner pick is paying off big time. So powerful.
Going for a bit of a trade. Has his AD carry behind him.
Faker, he has ult. They could play this as 2-man, but they don't have any vision on the top side. They go for the dive onto Zeus. It should be a pretty easy dive. He has to back off here. Skarner's on level 6, so he should be okay on the jump. But Guma doesn't have the bot push yet, so they're already hitting top tower here, BLG. Yeah, this is really tough for T1. Very bad early game. It's not over yet. Obviously, they've only lost 2 grubs. They haven't lost straight yet. It's just gold is a struggle. They lose in most matchups here. They need to get this Caitlyn in mid lane. Faker can't stay here. Oh my god. He's playing on the limit. They need to base on this Yone and send him bot and get Caitlyn mid quick, otherwise this game is monster unplayable. Yeah, Drake's up. It should be pretty easy for BLG to secure. I think T1 can't fight it. Owner has a pretty good camp lead, while Shun's been making his plays. Owner's been spam farming. He has a pretty solid CS. XP-wise, he's a full level up over Shun, right? Being a full level up really helps the 2v2. You'll see the Sejuani will gravitate into the Yone's lane. And they'll play the 2v2s. Bean has no TP yet. No Unleash yet either. Yeah, Faker lost a lot of minions. Look at his XP bar as well. It's because he was laning against the Ashe. The ideal situation here for T1 is if you have the BLG are just constantly matching the Ashe into Yone. They're doing so well. Ideally for T1 here is in the next minute you put a TP ward behind the Ashe and then you call a play. A 3v3 or a 4v4 with TP on Nar.
Very rely
but
on
he has
Ona to be that
not the
initiation
best state
tool
Zeus.
and
He just
find
sits on a
good
Merc
flanks
Treads
or
and a
angles.
Cull.
He's going to rely on good
And they finally got the Yone into the Sylas, but this map movement has lost Faker almost 20 CS and half a level.
A lot of us looked at how T1 play the early game, who tends to be in the advantage, and T1
Oh, the E hits. What? That E hit?
aggressive in the early game, getting
Oh
out
my
to
god,
those
if the
leads.
Q hit as well, that's an
PLG
all-in from Sylas.
obsessing the
Faker
apple cart, so to
has to
speak.
flash.
Tournament, and
Yeah, nice.
especially
The way
their
he landed that
previous
chain in the
series,
trade was
styling on his
insane.
Cinder,
I think
styling
Faker
on
thought he
his
was
Ahri,
fine behind the
here
minion.
styling spill over
He's just
into
ulting to
other
fast push
lanes
here.
as well
It's
for
a bit of a
PLG.
tricky one. Faker wants to base, but
a
grass stack here on the Q3 would be nice, but he can't go forward.
The
second grub set is spawning in 20. Let's see how T1 moves. You see the 4-man base coming out. Sejuani's running out, triple base from mid and bot. I guess they're going to send Faker bot, send Caitlyn mid, and then fight the grubs. Zeus has a bit of top push, and he has his flash up again.
First. You can see BLG.
I think BLG are very happy to take the fight around grubs.
You can
Oh my
see
god,
they've got
I think
the early
Knight's
lead
gonna
on
have. Does he have?
timing on this map.
He doesn't have
With
Proto
the
Belt in
push
base,
on
right?
bottom side
No
for
way.
Knight
Yes,
there, a
Kindle
couple of
Gem.
those minions, Faker as
Oh
well,
my god, this
collecting the
Sylas
minion
has
wave
Rocket
now,
Belt.
his teleport ready
This
to get
Sylas
there
is insanely
if
OP
they
right
do
now on
want
the
to
TP.
throw down. This brush that Carry is standing
I
in
think
is
T1
incredibly
should be
important
very
for his
careful
teamfights,
here.
but he's going to have to give it up.
Shun going to try and chase him down, throws a
Oh
rock
my
into
god,
his
there's
back.
the TP from
comes in by
Sylas.
Knight,
Maybe
who
a bit
just
early.
finished his
Nah,
rocket
it's not.
belt.
Great CC, but
Goes
Owner's
in,
going to die here.
Owner's
Chain.
locked up, Ab's gone down,
Oh, he got out.
Ab's
The
gone
arrow's going to
down,
miss as well.
Goes wide,
So what
but
T1 will do
BLG
now
get
is they'll hit
everything
bot
they
tower.
want.
I don't think they're going to fight these
Jungler
grubs.
away. Attention to
I
the
think they're just going to hit
T1
bot
decision
tower.
right now. Do they
Faker
just
gets a
let
lot
Faker
from
farm
this.
turret?
Oh, he stole one with the Q! Of course, Gumayushi steals it! Of course, Gumayushi steals it! So Faker got a couple plates. The main thing that happened here is BLG lost both their TPs, and BLG got 2 grubs for it. And Sejuani flash. It's not the best. Pretty good play. Look at the gold between Yone and Sylas now. He's actually even from that. Hey, Guma. Jesus, Guma, be careful. Shun, nice brow move. Make sure Caitlyn can save summoners. It would be great for BLG if Rumble can get a move towards mid here. Faker knows it. A move mid here from Bin is insane. Oh, Zeus jumps out of it. My boy, get him, Red. Go get him, Red. Go for the R. There it is. There it is. Into the wall. No flash on. The ult on Faker is available. Elk flashed early. Oh, can he hit it? He hits it. Massive play from Zeus. Gets them 2 kills. That's going to get them a top tower as well. No, maybe not. Knight base and Ren top. Maybe Zeus has to base and TP bot here so they can cover lanes, but T1's recovering really well. T1's recovering really well off the back of that play from Zeus and the play from Guma to get the grub. Here's a TP bot from Zeus. Oh, he's TPing behind him. Why is he TPing behind him, that little rat? Where's he going? Is he going to go for the all-in? What's he doing? He's running to the tower. Oh, you're TP behind. Oh, is he hoping that Bin hits the tower? Look at him waiting. Look at him waiting in the bush. Zeus jumps to stun blind. Oh no, he wards it and insta jumps it. Then he goes for the R flash into the wall. Oh my god, it's beautiful. No flash on all. Elk has to flash because he's scared of Gumayushi. Zeus just slowing him with the Q. Great ult by Faker. The plates were big for T1. Look at that guy smile. That's such a cheeky smile. Ooh, BLG setting up a play here. They have no TPs though, T1. They should be a bit careful. They know Bin has no TP, but Yone no ult yet. The Herald spawn. Now watch Bin. Bin can push out bot here and start gravitating top for this Herald, whereas Zeus has to catch. So T1 on a map state, not the best for the Herald. The way around this is Zeus catches his bot wave base and runs out, but if he does that, he loses his bot tower. It's a bit tricky. There's the recall. But Bin actually hasn't committed. It looks like Elk is calling for a reset. Maybe he has Kraken Slayer in base or something. Oh, he cancelled his recall. What is Elk sitting on? They must have a bit of a wonky itemization right now, BLG, if they're not committing to Herald. Yeah, Ashe doesn't have her Kraken Slayer yet. She needed 1 more mid-wave, I think. So that helps T1 out a lot. That gives him some time to try and recuperate. Faker can push out top. Carrier can start warding up. Zeus can catch bots here and he'll base. And worst case, they can trade Dragon here, T1. No, Elk still needs another wave. Looks like Gumayushi will have Collector. There it is.
to get it, though. Another thing that's kind of hard
And
for fans
T1,
to track
because
usually
BLG are a little
is
bit late, can
information
trade the
that
Dragon
teams
for
have,
Herald,
because
which is
it's
great
not
for them.
necessarily and so
I think the Drake
without
is pretty
the
good.
extra vision, again,
They got first per
more
tower on
money
Sylas, so he's
funneled
not
into
gold up.
Sylas.
Find that TP
Herald's
play
mid
now,
looks
they're
good.
behind in terms
Oi,
of TP.
Zeus'
The
jump
arrow
wasn't good and he has
connects
no
mid.
flash. On needs to commit onto the Gnar. Zeus is super dead here.
Oh
Oh my god, he took the Bramble tier knight. Faker has to ult out Q3. Flash from Skarner. He flash ults over the wall, makes sense. Keria down, Guma's down. Zeus is down. Triple kill for Elk. TP bot by Bin. Here comes the... They've just blown the game open. They're going to get 3 towers, including top tier 1 from 30 seconds ago. 3 kills. Maybe they get mid tier 2 as well, you know. Oh my god, BLG was insane in that play. Zeus jumped into the wall. He didn't have Triforce yet either. It's a bad fight. They thought they could trade mid tier 1 for top tier 1. Insane collapse by BLG. Wow, 4k up. You think Sylas takes top tower. Skarner's on Herald. Let's group mid as 5. No, BLG's group is way stronger.
And then a beautiful
way stronger.
Comes through from
Ruma
On
can't
with the
move.
follow-up as T1's forced to retreat.
Got the tower. Now Keria's caught. Yeah, this has gone really badly for T1 these last couple minutes. They're going to lose the side lanes, and they've lost sums on Yone and Caitlyn. No sums on Caitlyn, no sums on Yone. They can't fight mid-waves. Sylas could look for a TP bot. Oh, there's no wards. Oh, Bin is frying him. I think Bin can play this.
Even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
Knight needs to TP or cancel Gnar. He needs to cancel Gnar. Where's Knight's TP? He's not going to die. He's going to recall right next to him. Watch out for the arrow! Faker for the arrow's going to hit Faker! Oh, it sniped him! It sniped him! The arrow sniped Faker and killed him, and Owner's dead. Top tier 2's dead. Faker was so cocky on the recall. He died to the arrow across the map. They're losing a tier 3. Faker's down. They're going to get a tier 2 bot. TP bot from Knight. He's going to fight them 1v2. Can he stop them? I don't think they realized, but the Ash arrow sniped Faker. Yeah, they lost so much gold here, T1. Ah, the Baron is insanely quick for BLG.
Exactly.
Arrow snipes Faker in the head.
From BLG on the minimap, they immediately beeline straight for that tower. Oh, we didn't see that.
Oh, now everyone realizes. We can't miss those moments.
That was our job. Oh my god, beautiful.
The arrow.
And then the collapse comes
And then
through
Owner
from
tries to
BLG.
defend top tower.
That
Dies.
is just beautiful.
Here comes the bot siege from BLG. We'll see what Rel can look for.
Bit of vision of Faker,
Oh,
of the
Faker.
recall spot.
They're losing bot tier 2. They lost.
Comes in, then the arrow. That is sublime.
They lose top tier 2. They lose bot tier 2.
And
they lost mid tier 2. You know, there's 6 towers down in 19 minutes.
On the other side,
5k down.
Explosion in terms of gold.
The Baron rush for BLG is going to be insanity.
Yeah, BLG.
Yeah,
so
T1
far
are
ahead,
a bit far away from what they need. They need Sterax on Gnar, and they need Stridebreaker on Yone, and then they can start to try to fight. But right now, you'll see a fight. Looking at Skarner's items, looking at Rumble's items, what will happen is T1 will rock up to a fight, and they'll have no damage. They'll have 0 damage. Oh my god, he's out. They can't fight. They have absolutely no damage, T1. They can't kill a single target right now.
With a strong
Their lockdown's not good enough for Ash. Their damage isn't good enough to get through the front line. BLG is playing insanely well. Yeah, they can't. You see on bot lane where Faker pushes out and then backs off in that one spot there. T1 have a problem. Their comp is a 1-3-1 comp. Gnar pushes top, Yone pushes bot, they push sides, collapse mid. But they're too far behind to push any side, so it's very hard for them to control mid-wave. So you can see where Gumayushi's catching mid, that's kind of locked unless they 5-man mid. And if they 5-man mid, BLG's 5v5 is a bit stronger. It's just a matter of time before BLG force a Baron. BLG could also just wait 9 minutes of game time and just stack Drakes. It is the most powerful dragon in the game. Oh, Elk has LDR. I think they're going to force. I would be very surprised if they don't force now. I think BLG can definitely look for a Baron angle here. They have great setup once Bin pushed out top. Sylas groups through mid on the Hex Gate. They're cooking a play. On spacing to refresh his wards. He's going to gate out. Oh, they have the perfect... Oh, that one ward is really sneaky. Here comes the push. Faker's pushing bot. Faker's saying in comms, guys, let me push bot as much as I can. Force Sylas to catch. That'll stop them from being able to do Baron. Here comes the turn with Sylas hold on Sejuani, maybe. Arrow onto Guma, cleanses. Cleanse down.
Out from Gumayushi.
Now BLG could go Baron still, or they could just keep holding the control until Ash up ults back up. They're fine if they keep mid and top push. Here comes the force. That one ward is doing so much work. They see it. T1 know it, but there's too many hits. So T1 is still walking into a face check here. Look at the Sylas. Oh, Sylas back off. Yes, Sejuani ult on the side. Gumayushi no cleanse. Boy, watch out for the back. He's going behind him. It hit on Guma. Insta one shot. What a positioning by Knight. Now the Baron force again, here it comes. Now they're going to have to 4v5 a Baron. Look at On, he's sneaking around the side now, but Zeus is going to jump the wall. I think he knows the Rel is here. They're too late for the steal. Owner's going to go down here. Flashes in, doesn't get the Baron. Zeus isn't close to Mega. Skarner ult on 3. This is a whitewash! Arrow gets flashed away from. This is a stomp from BLG. What an insane performance from them in game 1. This is a big game. The Skarner is a problem. The Ashe is a problem. Now, don't forget, in the series against Gen G, they lost with Caitlyn Braum Kindred, and it looked terrible. I'm surprised T1 run Caitlyn Braum again, though. When Ashe is open, they're going to have to fix their prios, go back blue side and look for more prio on the Ashe, or more prio on the Zyra Khan. This game is done. It's a Dragon. And this game is done. What a position from Knight is crazy. He gets the chain as well. They don't block the ult or the chain. It's chef's kiss. What more could you want from a play like this? Oh my god, he ulted his ult. Solo kill! Knight is popping off. Unbelievable. What did I say, chat, when we were doing the World's Finals analysis yesterday? I said I think the T1 on blue side should ban Jax, Sylas and Skarner probably. And then have high prio on Ashe, Kalista, whatever. Because this is the problem. Knight Sylas is insane and he can play it into Yone. Shun Skarner's early game is so strong. I think they're going to swap it up here, T1. Oh, the arrow into Guma. Bang! Hits again! Into the Skarner ult! This is a 27-minute game! Shun's fine. Faker's respawning. Knight has the Gnar ult with flash. One tower down. Look at Knight with the ult on Gnar. 2 towers down. Chain doesn't connect. Oh, big ult! There it is! Wow, 27-minute win from BLG. I think T1 made mistakes in this game, but they need to fix this draft. That Sylas is a problem. That Skarner is a problem. The Yone just isn't it. I think T1 will go back blue side and do a different draft on bans. Wow, I think the Kai'Sa ban is so useless. What is the point? I don't understand it. They're banning Kai'Sa and giving them Ashe. If you play Xayah into Kai'Sa, it makes sense, but you can't play Xayah into Ashe. There we go. This is all I want to know. They banned Yone on blue side. They banned Yone on blue side. That is a sting. That is a big sting. Skarner ban from BLG. Now the Ashe prio and the Vi prio goes up very high. They could do the Kai'Sa ban now if they want to. Or the Sylas ban. They could ban Ashe. They could ban Rumble. They ban Varus. They're putting way more prio on bot lane. So the problem they have here, T1, is if they do first pick Ashe, they are losing. They should ban Ashe here, BLG, I think. If you give them Ashe and play Kalista into it, it's not the best, actually, but then they get Kalista for free. What do you play into Kalista? They probably have to play like Ezreal or something, right? Take away the Vi. So Ashe. They're going to pick Kalista with Ashe open? Are they mental? They can get Ashe Rumble. Oh my god, this is going to be hard. I mean, they get Kalista Renata, though. They will get Kalista Renata. But I can see like an Ashe Rumble Ahri comp coming out into this Kalista. They could even go Poppy, jungle, Poppy support flex. I think if the BLG denies the Renata here, T1 will go Nico.
A strong possibility.
Ashe Rumble, yeah. Insanely OP. So what do they do here? Renata, Gnar? I'm a bit scared of Knights playing Ahri or Ahri on 3. Actually, Gnar blind is so hard. This is the problem. Because of Sylas, they take the Sylas. Okay, so they're dropping Zeus, but they're denying the Sylas. If they blind the Gnar, then they get Sylas on 3 here, BLG, and it's a horror.
Always look towards
So
the
he
arrow.
has the Sylas. Oh, is he going to go Galio into it? No way.
Okay, so exactly. Are
Yeah,
we
it could
in
be a
for
Kindred
trick
game for
here?
sure if
Is
they
there
go
a problem? He
Galio.
just keeps getting Skarner.
But I doubt they're going... Wow,
Well,
they are going
signature
Galio. I guess it's a flex, but
possibilities, those are very far down
not
the
that much of a
line.
flex. They're going Galio, so I think Kindred ban for T1 is a must. Kindred ban for sure. I think Rakan... Do I think Rakan ban? I think On's Rakan is one of his best champs, and it does give them a lot of engage. I like the swap up of taking the Sylas. God, that trophy is glowing. They still ban the Gnar. Yeah, makes sense, obviously, because the Sylas is denied. What else could you ban here? What's a jungler that's annoying or a top laner? You could take a K'Sante ban or a Camille ban, but actually, they could go Camille on 4-5 with Sylas taking Galio ult. It does make Ash's life pretty horrendous. They take the Sejuani out, fair enough. What other AD carry junglers could play with Galio? Maybe Xin Zhao I would ban? I think Xin Zhao would be a little bit annoying. I think Rel Nico is okay. Plus Xin Zhao, I think their comp rounds out pretty good. What does T1 do here? What do you do? Do you take the Camille or K'Sante? Is there a better AD top laner than Camille K'Sante here? Maybe like Olaf? Nah. He's gonna go Ornn. He's gonna pick a tank.
For those team fights as well. They have a
Wow.
lot of
That is very surprising.
That they could combine. Now
Seeing Zeus pick a tank,
the pairing with
I wonder if they're going Jarvan as well. Nocturne, wow. Oh my god, T1. I think Tom Kench on 5 for BLG is pretty strong here. But it's obviously like a really hard lane. Tom Kench into Renata is horrendous, but how do you stop the dive? We have Galio already. The Galio gets hurt by the Nocturne. The Rakan, yeah. On's Rakan. Wow, BLG's comp is fucking scary. Wow. So T1 have such heavy skirmish. They have Kalista Renata that wants to win lane and get kills in skirmish. They have Sylas Nocturne, where one wants to fight a lot and Nocturne wants to farm till 6. And then they have Ornn. Zeus is on Ornn duty in the finals. I would never have guessed that. I would never guess that he's on Ornn duty in the finals. I would favor BLG here again. I like BLG's draft a lot. They have insane engage, they have good disengage, they have insane follow-up. I think the only problem that BLG has in their comp is they have double AP solo laners. Into Sylas could be a bit tricky to play the side lanes. But also their actual engage is not that good. Like their actual engage is Rakan. It's Rakan with a Galio ult and an Ash Arrow. But against Nocturne, that's really hard to pull off. If you Ash Arrow someone, or you Rakan flash engage and Nocturne ults, it interrupts all your follow-up. So I think that interaction might be tricky for BLG to pull off a clean engage. He's picked Ornn into Rumble. And you wouldn't really want to lane swap here as T1 because you're playing Kalista Renata into Rakan. You really want to play the 2v2 bot.
Bro, they have onto the biggest stage with the entire.
Oh my god, the level 1 is insane for BLG. No flash on Renata is massive. He's going to lose flash as well here, Guma. Elk's trying to flash the slow with the heal. Guma's dead again! He's dead again in the exact same spot to the exact same champ in the exact same series. He dies to Ashe level 1 again. They've lost all their summoners on Kalista Renata. All of them. All the summoners are gone. They have to lane swap. Look at them. T1 has to lane swap away from Rakan with Kalista Renata because they have no summons. It's a horrendous start for T1 again. Horrendous. You're such a rat, Zeus. He got the XP though, worth, but now he cannot stay. See you later, buddy. Oh my god, Bins. It's a lane swap, so he's level 1 ganking mid. Good damage on the Faker. Wow, T1 look a little bit all over the place here. BLG look perfectly coordinated. Don't remember, in the best of 1, T1 won against BLG. Yeah, not ideal to play the split map for T1. It's not the worst because Ornn can kind of be quite tanky in the lane swap, right? And Rumble's a bit easier to dive, but Zeus is level 1. He's going to get level 2 in 1 melee, but he's quite easy to dive. He should take W, I think, second. And then he can W the Rakan W, and then maybe play E on a knock-up to try and trade 1 for 1. Here it comes. Here's the knock-up. He Ws early. He flashes early, but he gets the knock-up on the... Oh, and he's going to trade 1! There's my rat! There's my rat! Well played by Zeus. I thought he W'd too early, but he tried to W the Xin Zhao Q3. That's the power of the Ornn in the lane swap. The good news is the Ornn's pretty tanky on the tower. The bad news is you can't punish the Ashe Rakan with Kalista Renata in lane. Well played by Zeus. I feel like Zeus is the only one who's really made plays for T1 this series so far, even though we're only in game 2 in the early stages. But They're overstaying to try and stop them from getting into the tower. Oh, they're TPing behind them. Handshake misses. Double knockup is free here for On. No flash. There it is. Guma's dead. Insane play by... Oh, he has to bail out, though. Wait, Guma's alive! How is that rat alive? Owner with the fear. Does he have it? The auto attack. He saves the fear. He gets Rakan W. Bean has no flash. The chain connects. Faker gets a kill. T1 get 3 in their back. They're so back. Faker TP's mid to push out this wave quick because it's a fucking horror wave. Wow, what a good save. Look at Faker. He abandons his mid wave. He could have pushed out his wave here and got a good wave state. Fuck it. Fuck the wave. Runs instantly to top. Owner, level 3 right behind them. Good timing by Faker. He saves Keria. Look at Keria. I think he's pretty fucked here if Rumble gets another E. But Faker comes in to block. Gets the kill. Owner saved the fear to get Rakan W away. And T1 answer back. Huge answer back by T1. Bin has no flash. T1 could play the dive if they want. He can die on the dive. Rakan has to cover. Yeah, Faker's really far behind in minions, but you can excuse him for it. He would never have this kill and Keria would be dead if he would be ahead in CS right now. Grub's fight is massive. Faker's not level 6 though. He got level 6 on the wave. 1 for Owner is big. W away from Rakan means the fight is kind of over. T1 get 3 grubs. And they have Ornn Nocturne. These two champions are very powerful. Think about this, chat. The way T1's fight could work is they can Ornn ult, Nocturne ult. Ash is up against an Ornn ult flying towards her and a Nocturne and a Rumble ult from the Sylas. Oh, they got spotted on the play. Nice movement by the rat.
You can see On trying to dance in.
Nice knock up onto On. The chain CC, is it enough? It's not. Nice cancel on the base. They have a level 6 Nocturne, they have a level 6 Ornn. If you stand to this tower, it's going to hurt. Is Zeus going to build mana here, or is he just going to complete his item? Now, do they call the dive? It's a hard dive. BLG are covering this perfectly. T1 don't have the info to call the dive. They spot out Knight and On now. Really good defense from BLG. Really good defense. Kalista's going to be level 6 soon. The dive's going to be even more powerful with the... She's low on mana though. I think they're going to have to back. I think T1's going to have to back here. They can't play it. They're going to have to run away. Okay, they think they can play it. I don't know, this is risky. The equalizer for Faker was... This is really risky from T1. Bin doesn't have TP for 10 seconds. I wonder if they know that. Ornn ult, Nocturne ult, gets cancelled on it. Zeus is fucked here. Flashes out, Keria repositions. Oh, big knockup by Zeus. The Galli ult's huge, but it gets interrupted. It gets interrupted. Bin's on TP's not up yet. Double kill for Guma. On's out. How the fuck did they play that? How did they play that? Is the Zin's out there as well? Bin needs to TP now. He needs to TP now if he wants to stand a chance. Are they calling this T1? Are they ill? It's Guma's dead. Guma's dead. But it's what a play! How did they pull that off? Zeus got cancelled on the ult because of the Ash arrow. Rumble ult was used early by Faker. They forced that so hard. Look at this Ash arrow. Cancel Zeus. Owner goes onto Zinzal, but the fear disconnects and then a big taunt. Owner spell shields it. Knock up onto 2. Rakan W. Oh, it's the Kalista ult to interrupt from the Renata knockup, stops the Galli ult. So T1 between towers dives them 5v4 and it works. Even though they're low mana on Kalista. Yeah, Guma's positioning here just kind of sucks. He gets the kill, but there's not much he can do there. We're really well played by T1. That's a tough dive to pull off and execute. Zeus gave up a lot of minions to make the top dive happen. Faker gave up a lot of minions to make the top play a winning play. T1 on farming on the solo lanes. They're fighting. Drake's up. T1 not in the best spot. I mean, they are in a good spot to fight this Drake, you know. Nocturne's up. Sylas has TP. Rumble has no TP. They could 5v4 the Dragon with Ornn ult in 10 seconds. But it looks like they're going to set up for the grubs instead. They want to make sure that... Ooh, the Rumble will top hurts a bit. Yeah, drop the Drake, get 6 grubs. It makes sense, right? You're playing Sylas against double AP mid, top mid. Double AP solo laners. Sylas should be able to murder side lanes with 6 grubs. Now BLG have the option of crossing here and fighting. But without Rumble ult, I think they can't. Even though Kalista has no flash, they're just going to have to give this. Someone needs to catch bot. Zeus is a little bit late to bot, but Silas is sitting top tower. Yeah, I think T1 wins this play. 6 grubs is really nasty. Galio's doing what? No damage to that tower. He gets a plate. He has no grubs. Now they're going to let Faker lane top with Guma. What the fuck is T1 doing there? 3-man laning top for first blood tower. It's because they want to dive. But Nocturne's not there yet. They're calling the arrow. Onsaguma has the cleanse, he might have to use it a bit late. Yeah, he was just testing the waters there, just checking if they walk up. They can't get top tower, but they're funneling gold into Owner, who's hitting mid tower by himself as Nocturne. Wow, T1's not playing in bot lane. They've cleared 2 bot waves in the last 5 minutes. The pressure they're putting is nuts. They're distracting BLG. They're going for a top lane, nope, Nocturne's taking place mid. They're going for mid tower, nope, they're going to go for top tower. They're going to go for top tower, nope, they're actually going to go for bot tower in the next 30 seconds. They're using like distraction to pull BLG to different points of the map, and then by the time you overcommit on one side, Nocturne ult gets popped and you're being dove. So it's really hard for BLG to play the game. The Galio ult can't cover in darkness. Now they're going to play really hard on bot tower. And now I wonder if they use this bot pressure to try and get a mid tower. I wonder what Zeus does. Does Zeus literally push top, move mid, Faker pushes mid, moves bot, and then the point of distraction is that Zeus gets plates on mid tower. Is that what's going to happen? Carrier getting caught a bit early here. So watch the moves on the map by T1. Carrier, bro, he's a psycho. There's no TP wards behind them. Zeus is going to push another wave top, and then I think they're going to start to shift down. Carrier plays with so much confidence. I talked about this the other day. He is a psychopath on this Renata. He plays like he's a 6-side Zamorn. He has Kalista ults granted, but they can burn that pretty easily if they wanted to. I think they need to get Faker a base. He's sitting very close to his proto belt. But he's kind of, I think Faker is moving bot to use the rumble ult to chunk the Ashe, but they can't get this shift T1. They really want to shift down. It's not working. They might just play a Herald. They didn't get any TP wards behind them either. Now T1 has 2 options. One, base. Yeah, they're going to go Herald. So yeah, Kalista will run out mid, Silas takes over bot. Alright, here we go. The Herald fight should be free. BLG have 2 options. Option 1, fight the Herald. Option 2, fight the Herald. There's not much else to do. There's no cross map. Knight has TP on top wave. T1's giving up so many waves. They gave up half of this mid wave to get on Herald early. Where's Faker's TP? Knight's going to be late. Whoa, T1 pulled it away. They're scared. A cross map is opening up though. Knights will start to get bot push. They could move to bot here, BLG. I don't think it's worth it though. Giving up this Herald is nightmare territory. I think they both want to take a base before they TP in here. It's just a stand down. It's kind of like the Cowboys are looking at each other with guns. Who wants to pull the trigger first? The Ashe arrow is what you need to look at. Ashe arrow into rumble ult. For T1, it's definitely a nocturnal. Oh, On's kind of court. He'll get chunked. They need Faker on the group, I think, T1. This is too hard to crack. I think Faker needs to stop fucking around in bottom base and TP in. It's so hard for them to enter. He's TPing without basing! What? Is he mental? Why didn't he recall? Wait, this is actually a bad spot for T1. Why didn't he base? This Silas is weak. Why didn't he's basing now? Oh, Faker made a mistake there on the TP. He should have based before he TP'd here. He's gonna call them to... Aye, Faker! Also, when you use Rakan ult, now Faker's caught, he's dead. Oh, he got knocked over the wall by Zinzao! Triple knock! Triple hostile! Triple knock! Here it is for T1 into the charm! What a monster fight by Zeus! Who was that? Who was that? The Zinzao ult saved Faker! How did they win that? How did they win that? Should knock Faker back, but who got those knock-ups? It was knock-up into charm into knock-up into hostile takeover or some shit. What on earth was that? I think it must be Kalista ult. Oh, Ornn ult, Kalista ult, hostile takeover, knock-up by the Ornn flash QE. And then Faker with the charm as well. All 3 of them just murdered. They can't get anything off. Insane wombo from T1. Great team fight. That nets them the Herald. That should open up the game because they can Herald mid into Drake now, T1. And now they're going to 4-man lane bot while Silas pushes mid, and then Ornn can TP top to cover. And then move down after TPing top to Herald mid, I guess.
They're just going to force down the dragon, immediately rotate everybody over.
The way T1 cracks these tier 1s is fucking nuts. He could TP top here, Zeus, if he wants. Nope, Faker just going to move top. Wow. They catch all waves and they get a free tower. Well, I'd be careful here, Beam. You do not win that. I wonder if Faker bases an arrows mid from base and hits Ashe. I think an arrow here onto Elk for Faker is pretty good. There it is! Here he comes! Straight into the head! Can they follow up?
But he should be able to
Faker wins that, I think, pretty hard. But Shun's coming.
For a bit of a scrap.
realizing it doesn't really have them.
Catch on bot.
Yeah, open up bot tier 2 with Herald. They still have it.
How
How can they zone them off the tower though? They didn't use Herald. They can't really push them off the tower.
Again, you see.
Is it distraction again? Are they going to Herald mid now? Oh, it is! So they pull you bots, but I mean, Faker's really late to pushing the wave, so it's not like they're late to mid. Unless they Ornult here, it's pretty hard to do anything unless they Ornult.
That one into the tower. And they're going for the dive.
He hits Elk.
Locked up towards the top
Yeah,
side.
still hard to do anything.
Able to hold
Not
on
bad.
to the rest
They have a
of it
2-item
for now.
Kalista, right? So it makes sense to just force really hard.
Just using it short range.
It's a bit hard though. I think the game slows down a bit now. It's unless T1 can like hard force on Ashe in mid with Nocturne. Look at how far back Elk will stand on mid wave though. He'll stand near the tier 2. He should be safe. Knight is really hard to collapse on side as well. So I think the game might slow down. To be honest, T1's best options are A,
Yeah, I mean, crucially,
force a Baron and B, the Generates. Or B, I think they can easily kill Bin. The way the game can work here is you can have top and mid push. With Elk being scared on mid wave, I think Owner can free up time and just go onto Bin so they can open up a top bot tier 2. Like, I think Owner can base here, open bots, go onto Rumble and try and get a tier 2 bot. I think they can use the top pressure against BLG. It's the only really best option they have, I think. Drakes in a minute though. They can stack Drakes. But it's T1, and I've watched enough T1 to know
Step number 2
that they will force this Baron. They will force it. It's gonna happen. 100%. Whether it's now,
once again, you see T1
during the Drake spawn, or a couple minutes after the Drake spawn, it's happening. That Baron is getting forced with Kalista. And T1 are a very ballsy team. Even if you rumble them, they'll just keep hitting it. It's not like you can use spells to force them off. Oftentimes you can like throw a Ziggs ult or a Rumble ult and they'll stop doing Baron. T1 will just keep hitting it.
Not quite there yet for either side.
BLG.
Oh, the flank.
Wait, who's behind them? It's Zeus!
He's got behind them here. Brings the
Oh my god, straight onto Elk! Caught on midwave!
Everyone's out to get you, Elk.
Caught on midwave. Guma, he could pop the ult here. Faker sending it. Oh my god, he's going. Maybe a bit deep here by T1.
From Knight just to defend.
They can just turn to a free dragon here. That's the problem if you walk up as Ashe on midwave. Ornult, Nocturnal, bang! Everything lands on your head. It's really scary to play against. He has no damage onto that Galio. Now, what happened there, chat? Apart from Ashe dying and them getting push outs and Drake. Xin Zhao has no flash and he's playing against T1. I can tell you for a fact that they're going to start a Baron after this Renata reset and Ornn pushed out a bit bot. They're going to force on this Xin Zhao.
And then try and rely.
That'll be their best option, 100%.
Coming out from
Ooh, the arrow, he has to
T1,
flash
the
it.
arrow comes
No, he doesn't.
down.
Oh, I think he's maybe dead here. Yes, Protobelt though. Nice, mega fine. The aura is crazy with Nocturnal. Alright, they have everything they need now, T1. Terminus, Kalista, bot push, they have top push. Ashe, no arrow, Xin Zhao, no flash.
Global.
Let's see the magic. Oh, they're overstaying. This is a tempo trap here.
Been trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look
Tempo
to
trap.
They find Faker.
But Faker takes his Xin Zhao ult, and he lives through all the damage. Ashe flashes out. Xin Zhao can't kill Faker. He has the W. Bailout. Already used. TP in. Zeus is basing. He got Bin's flash. That must be Galio. He doesn't have any damage. That's a full tank. The game's done. The game's over. Faker can maybe live here with the W. He goes back in with the E. Flashes out. Knight. Flash auto. Can't find it. Triple kill for Guma. That's Baron for T1. The Rumble ult onto the Ornn ult onto Rumble stopped Bin from being able to join this. Zeus just all in Bin. He couldn't help them. They didn't have the damage. He took the Xin Zhao ult and knocked them back. EGB's top there. Zeus top tier 2. That's not Faker they're going for. That's ZOFGK they're going for. The fucking army arrives, man. Takes the Xin Zhao ult, knocks them back. Here come the boys. Zeus all in to Rumble off screen.
And then the turnaround and Faker crucially sticks around.
This motherfucker goes back in onto Knight. Oh, the Mikhails was gorgeous by Keria. We got a series on our hands now because this is a T1 win. I can tell you that for a fact.
The Baron buff.
This should be a solidified T1 win with their champs. Insane scaling. They should have all 6 altars after this bot tier 2 falls. A little bit far away from a Draco win con, but I don't think BLG has the scaling to match this. Oh my god. I'm looking at everyone's items, but look at Owner and Gumayushi. Are you fucking serious? Carrier Renata, man. Unbelievable. This Renata is a big problem for BLG now.
So many siege problems.
Oh, Faker. Who flashed out there? Carrier? He had Kalista.
Was lost there for Carrier.
I guess Kalista's bot, right?
Still being done.
Here comes the engage. Kuma no sums. This could be a good fight for BLG. Is he going to land on the... Does Guma die here? I think he's fine. He has bailout. Owner just solo killed Elt. It's done. BLG win in 27 minutes in game 1. T1 win in 27 minutes in game 2. It's anyone's series now. The Sylas looks like the pick of the series. Bot push looks like the picks of the series. But BLG has side selection. It's a best of 3 now. It's a best of 3 now. Both teams have put it on the table and they've shown it. Both teams have won a game in the exact same fashion. Wow. It looks very even between these teams now. It looks insanely even. I think if I was BLG in game 3 and I choose blue side, I can tell you my first ban is 100% Renata. They ban Varus on blue side, Aurora on red. There's the Ashe. I told you, they're just going to target Guma really hard on blue side. They're actually going to do Varus, Ashe, Xayah, and pick Kalista, I think, or vice versa. I think a third AD ban is fine here. Take away the Xayah, first pick the Kalista, and then he's going to have to play Jhin. And they're going to get Jhin Rumble. Maybe they play Jhin Rumble Vi or something. They take away the Skarner, so Guma has Xayah up. I wonder if they're saying we want to play Kalista into Xayah because it's a really hard winning lane. And if we get Kalista, we get Renata as well, so we don't have to ban the Renata. Do you ban Kalista here as T1 is the question, and do they first pick Xayah if that happens? I would be very surprised if a first pick Xayah happened this series, though. I wonder if Sylas is something that they're looking at, BLG. Is it really worth it, giving up that many champs? They ban the Neeko, so they say take the Kalista, we're going to ban the Neeko, and then we'll take away the Renata, so you have no range support with Kalista. So now what does BLG do? If you first pick Renata, you lose Kalista. If you first pick Kalista, you lose Renata, and there's no substitute for that because Neeko's banned. So have the Kalista, T1 have a Renata lane ready. What is it their Renata lane though? What is that Renata lane they've got ready? And are they going to play Kalista Blitzcrank? They've just dared BLG to first pick Kalista. They have Vi right now. They have Sylas. They have Rumble. They have Jax! Of course, they have Jax! Jax Renata. I mean, BLG could play a Blitzcrank game if they want. They could play a Blitzcrank game. I don't know how confident On is, though. They could play Ezreal Renata, but it's fucking trash, I think. They have Rumble, they have Vi, they have Poppy, they have Sejuani, they have Sylas. What is BLG going to do? I completely forgot about the Jax. Yeah, that's why they banned the Neeko. They dared them to take the Kalista. But what's the AD carry they're playing with Renata? It doesn't make sense. Xayah Renata, is that what's going to happen here? There's the Blitzcrank I was talking about. It's really playable into Renata blind. Oh, he's gone for it! Now you have to play Ezreal, I think, but Guma doesn't play Ezreal. He's going to have to stick with Xayah, or they take the Sylas here and drop AD. What do? Do you take Xayah? Do you take Vi? Do you take Sylas? Do you take Ari? What do you drop here? Could take Sejuani as well. Do you take Poppy or something? Yeah, they take the Sylas. Okay, so they're going to drop AD. They're going to tank Xayah ban. They might tank a Jhin ban as well here. And then what do you play? MF Renata? Vayne is really hard to play. Oh, it's Draven. You got to ban Draven. They're going to play Draven Renata. Of course they are. Yeah, you got to ban the Draven. I think BLG Draven ban and BLG... the Renata is really losing pairings though. Kalista's down, Ashe is down, Varus is down, Draven will get banned here as well, I wonder. I wonder if they'll play something like Sivir. They banned Sejuani. Why aren't they banning Draven? Maybe they're daring him. Okay, I was going to say Jesus. So they're running out of ADs with Renata. What is it? What is their AD? They can take the Vi, that's fine. I'm a bit worried about Vex here. This is where I think BLG can play the Vex if they do this. Jax, Sylas, Vi. I think Vex, Xin Zhao, or something along those lines is fucking scary to play against here if you're T1. Oh, Kindred Galio Slam, also very strong. It's Xayah, isn't it? It's Xayah. We've got Kalista Blitzcrank into Xayah Renata. That is absolutely unlaneable for Xayah Renata, I think, because of the amount of kill pressure they've got. Vi into Kindred, a bit of a tricky jungle matchup, especially given the fact that they have Kindred Galio. And Rumble's overall fine for follow-up this series, but Jax will be the side lane. I favor BLG. I think BLG have a lot of skirmish, a lot of follow-up. The Nocturne's not there anymore to deny the engage. And I don't think they have the dive that Xayah wants to play against. They don't really have insane diving diving champs. Rumble ult is annoying. Blitzcrank hook is annoying. Kindred's annoying. I don't think Xayah is up against something like Vi where she can ult or a Jarvan. I really think that she's being picked, but she's not in her best state. Interesting way of dissecting the draft from both sides. I wonder what Guma would have played if they banned Xayah Draven and they didn't go for the Sejuani ban. I think that Sejuani ban was a little odd. Sylas Sejuani, sure, but he has Vi still. I think if they double committed bans, they could have fucked T1 pretty hard. But it's good to spread out your options and not take risks. So take away the Sejuani, deny Sejuani Sylas. If they play Vi, you're playing Kindred Galio anyway, so you set that trap. I think BLG win mid 2v2. They win bot 2v2 if they have jungle hovering to their side. I think Kindred wins against Vi early if she gets her full clear off, and I think top matchup, Rumble can get the push. Level 2, level 3. I think T1 needs a pretty solid game. Lane swaps are definitely a good start. Avoids both side lanes getting pushed in. Lane swaps, so yeah, no surprise there. Now, is Kalista going to base and run top? Look at Kalista. Look at Rumble Kalista. Are they going to read it? They're reading it. BLG is playing a game of poker. They're saying, we think you're going to swap. And T1 is saying, we think you're going to think we're going to swap. And we're going to go bot. So look at T1. They hover top side, they think, fuck, we should swap. But then they think, well, what if we swap and then they match our swap? And they say to themselves, well, what if we just go bot? And if they swap into us, they're going to look like idiots. So T1 have pulled it off. They've got themselves the lane swap. It's a 50-50 gamble. The ward on blue buff helps a bit, but it didn't spot anyone. So T1 got the swap which they wanted. They didn't overthink it. They just said, you know what, we think, you think we're going to swap, so yeah, we're not going to swap. So it worked. Pretty good for T1. At least Guma usually didn't die level 1. Now they need to execute the dive onto Bin. They're stacking the wave well. Vi will get level 3. And now I wonder if Vi skips her wolves and runs down here. They need to push this Rumble off the tower. Actually, On is basing. Oh, On cancel his recall. So BLG have two options. Option 1, Blitzcrank base, run bot, cover the Rumble. Option 2, Blitzcrank stay top, Kindred come top, Galio come top, dive the Jax. Vi's not on her way yet though, so I'm a bit worried for T1 in this iteration. Looks like Zeus is fine as well. No one's going to dive each other. The biggest threat that BLG have in this early game is they have Kalista Blitzcrank into Renata, which is essentially one hook, one kill, literally. Mid push for Galio looks pretty insane. I'm surprised T1 didn't run top here and just like swap the swap. I guess they're fine matching now. Okay, so T1 call the match and instantly they're already under threat. There goes the heal from Kalista, on saved Ignite. Guardians down as well. This is why I think maybe they should have just swapped again. But it looks like they're fine laning. Let's see if they can cook. Because Owner's camps are top side. The Kindred Mark spawned on top crab, of course, but Owner's going to be able to yoink it real quick, I think. Maybe? Yeah, he is. Is he going to get out though? Shouldn't flashes get the slow. If he flashes out, he's going to a Galio taunt, so he's going to go up. Can he get the Q? Q's up in 1 second. Q's flash. Triple flash for first blood. Pretty solid for BLG. Really solid. Triple flash for it. Shun's going to get his Raptor respawn as well. Now, look at how far back they have to play. Once this wave dies and the wave crashes, one hook, one kill. Or one hook, one flash. Kindred still... Actually, she got one stack there, Kindred, so I'm guessing she had the stack onto Vi. Grubs are up in 35 seconds. Does BLG base and run top? Looks like that's the call. T1's going to do the same thing. Jax moves out bot. Yeah, the triple flash being down is good for T1, but T1 won't have a level 6 Vi for this Grubs fight. So I don't think the flashes being down is going to hurt them that much. Might sound crazy to say that, but I actually don't think it matters that they have no flashes. Rumble might get 6 on top wave in time as well. Ooh, Faker. Flash knock up from Blitz. There it is. Into the Ignite. Into the hook. Into the chain CC. Easy kill for On. Owner is going to get one grub here. He needs to Q out quick. Does he have Q? Yeah. He Qs out. So BLG going to get 2 grubs. And yeah, easy kill for BLG on midwave. Not even a level 6 blitz, just flash, knock, hooks, change CC dead. Kindred has 2 stacks now. She needs 4. 4's the magic number for Kindred. No level 6 Vi still. That's really where T1's come online. If they can get like Galio ult on Sylas, Vi ult, they can really slam down onto Kalista. The problem is the Kindred ult is going to stop a lot of that. I think they trapped Owner into picking Vi in this draft. Zeus has TP. It looks like he's losing versus Knight. Is Galio just OP or what? How OP is this Galio champ? Easy Dragon as well. Every objective is going to BLG. T1's bleeding out a bit. The Vi Xayah. It's a bit... Vi's ulting into Kindred Galio. Kalista ult as well. And Xayah is fighting until these fucking champs. It's hard. Faker's going to have to pull a lot of weight this game. Yeah, the ideal situation, the biggest strength T1 has is Jax. If Jax can get to 2 or 3 items, he should win both sides against both Galio and Rumble. But how do you get to that spot if you're bleeding dragons, right? That side lane pressure doesn't really exist if you're forced into dragon fights. They're going to need to steal somehow 2 grubs away from BLG. I wonder if, do you think T1 overcooked the draft a bit? They were like, we're not going to ban Kalista, we're going to ban Nico so we can play Renata, and then, I don't know what AD we're going to pick, but we're going to pick it on 5. This Kalista looks a bit strong, but it's obviously like, I think, is it Q-Max Kalista with lethality? She's only going to get mid-push for now. The Xayah will outscale. T1 need time, basically. Slow it down a bit, farm it up. Get first item on Sylas, get first item on Vi, Sun and Sky, all that good stuff. But this Galio is so OP, I can't believe this champ. 1 hook, 1 kill man. Who walks up on T1 to tank the hook? You have a Vi, which is a bruiser. You have Renata, Xayah. I mean, Sylas can't tank it either. Walking it, like, look at the map state. Look at the minimap. Look at where the Blitzcrank is. Anyone that walks in this area next to Kalista is hooked and dead. Oh my god, Bean's ult was... I guess he got the wave, but I think maybe he should have just saved that. Here comes Kinder Egg as well. I think Zeus is just dead. Faker needs to TP in, but he's basing first. They're trying to go onto Elk though. The Vi ult, oh, they blundered the fight onto Elk. Easy kill for BLG. Faker can't really TP in, but he TP'd in to try and get... Oh, flash hooker. Oh, Faker takes the Blitzcrank ult, but he's going to get Galio ulted. Oh, it's so hard. The flash protobell is good. The heal. Bean, over the wall. Flash taunt by Knight doesn't hit. Carrier has no sums. Carrier is going to die here. Faker's cosplaying as Spider-Man. I think Faker's going to have to execute here. He can try and recall, but if Galio Qs that push...
So beautifully done there.
Tagged. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he didn't get tagged. He actually cancelled his recall to exit.
Still seeking Faker.
Oh, but he didn't spot him. He doesn't actually know if
Knight has no idea.
He's fishing for him. He's hunting him on his...
Oh, he knows he's there. The taunt misses. He didn't get tagged still. He's got to execute quick. I think he got tagged by the Galio Q earlier. That's why he's not executing. Wow, Faker dies in the long play. He must have got tagged by the Galio Q in the bush on the first blind one. Yeah, BLG's comp is going to run this game now. The Blitzcrank threat is so insane. I think the Blitzcrank into Renata was one thing, but for me the big thing was the Kindred Galio into Sylas Vi. That was just chef's kiss from BLG in draft. How do you kill Kindred with Sylas Vi? Galio ult on Kindred, and then when she lives because of the knock-up from Galio, she Kindred ults. And then you have no gas left. Also, I think both these teams are so insane in snowballing. I think BLG is going to keep going at full pace here. 5 grubs, they're going to get Herald, they're going to get Drake. T1 can't fight shit. BLG can move to any side they want and they own it. They can't do anything here, T1. Look at Shun playing like a psycho. He has Kindred ult, his team's on the way, he has mid-push, Blitzcrank's on the way. Are they going to dive this? Rumble ult is pretty bad. Hook misses, they got to call this off. Herald's on up for 30 seconds. Oh, Shun's thinking about it. The only way T1 can really win fights is if BLG overcommits. And this is a good spot to punish that. BLG needs to be a bit careful, just hit top tower, looks like they're going to go for it. Sylas is pushing bot with no TP, so they always have a numbers advantage on the top side of the map. Zeus TPs bots to hit the tower with Faker, makes sense. But they're going to lose top tier 2 now. They have grubs, they have Kindred. He's trying to hostile takeover to stop the wave. And I guess you don't get tower aggro if you're hostile takeover because you hit an ally. Right? It's not like the tower gives a fuck. T1 traded tower. Bot tower is very low as well. They almost traded 2. Oh, just missed. Just missed on the back end of the queue. And T1 get a Drake.
And now T1
So T1 actually traded back pretty well there. They lost 2 towers. They almost got 2 towers in response, and they got Drake for Herald, even though they were under threat, right? With no mid push. I think T1 traded pretty well there. T1 needs so much time, man. They need 3 items on everyone, and then they can start to fight a bit. But I mean, look at Zeus's item. He's nowhere near a Triforce. This Sylas is broke. The Saya doesn't even have Essence Reaver yet. It's also broke. Everyone's pretty broke. Trying to go for bot tier 1 here as well. They're doing exactly what T1 did with the Grubs advantage. They just put 4 or 5 people on one lane, and they just run in that lane while the other side's being pushed. They take the tower, and then worst case they can TP to cover, or one solo laner can mid the top cover. So here, Knight could TP top right now if he wants to. But Jax is so slow without Grubs. Rumble can push mid and move top, and they have Herald anyway. They don't even cover. It's crazy. The way Grubs work for macro is you just send it on one lane. They just send it on one lane. And I think Rumble, is he going to rock up the top in time? No, he's just holding mid so they can move mid afterwards. So they lose top tier 1, but they get 2 bot towers. And now they could go mid, but it looks like they're basing. Alright, Zeus has hit a decent point. Yeah, T1 kind of needs to get this bot tier 1, but I don't think BLG will give it to them. I mean, BLG is just playing the macro game. T1 can't take a fight. Look at this TP ward BLG have in the brush on the far right of bot lane. They could Rumble ult here if they want. Yeah, it's easy, no? Push them back a bit, see if they give up the tower. Threaten the hook, hit the tower in their face, hook Guma. Silence knock up, force Sylas ult. Oh, it was Galio ult actually, it was the real one. Oh, big knock up. This is what T1 kind of need, but it's not really working. They got 1 though. T1 need this to happen. They need them to overdive, because if they all overdive, Kindred can't cover them. They get the tower, but it's 1 for 1. The ult of Guma is always good. Xayah getting gold is nice, but they lost the tower, which was the objective, right? And Jun's going to get the stack, which is his 4th stack. They really need to stop this T1, but it looks like it's gone. There's the 4 stacks on Kindred. Trailblazer, Blitzcrank as well. Yeah, hostile takeover. Kalista ult saves on. On goes in and knocks him up, flashes out, but Knight's way too deep here and dies, right? Galio ult goes out for Faker, otherwise he's going to have to flash. So fair enough, pretty good. They had no CC left. I guess that's pretty true. With BLG, if Galio dies, they lack a lot of CC.
You can feel the tension in the arena.
Galio is their main tank, main CC, main frontline guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he provides so much space for the Kalista Kindred double AD carry. But if Galio dies, it's definitely T1 can open up the fight. Slow it down, get Guma items, and he should be able to shred people. It's very hard for Galio if Saya is really far ahead, but the face check is the problem. You can't really see it as a spectator, but like T1 don't see anything in this bot side river. They see nothing. And walking into that darkness is such a gamble. You walk up, you walk back, you walk up, you hope they hook when you walk back. Faker tries to push 1 bot wave out, and he's just dead. He's going to try and rumble up the next wave, but he's going to be way too late. He's just going to die. Yeah, he got it, but it's not enough. It doesn't even matter. They're going for Drake. There's no tier 2. Just caught on side. That's exactly what happens, right? You don't have vision, you flip it. I'm going to push out this wave. If they're here, I'm dead. It sucks. That's just the way you have to play the game sometimes. You just have to take a risk. Otherwise, you just end up falling so far behind. And a good team will always punish that risk. Nice play by BLG. It's so hard for Xayah and Renata to push this mid wave. I guess BLG, their Baron is also pretty quick, but they do have Lethality Kalista, which isn't like the fastest, you know? It's funny how BLG, Eloquent Lethality, I guess he doesn't really hit that many targets, right? They're all pretty squishy, or like not that tanky, so may as well just go Lethality and just Halo Blades, auto QE and just one-shot someone. Maybe the on-hit's not worth it against Jax. I guess the Q poke on Xayah is also quite nice in lane and stuff. No one mid-waves. There's the IE on Guma. Alright, so Guma's pretty strong. But Guma needs about 10 seconds of uptime to kill everyone. He's not going to get that. The problem is, the way Guma's fighting works, right, no one's diving on him. So Xayah can't really... She doesn't really have that long range. It's really good if people dive on you if you're Xayah. But what he's up against is like Rumble ults on his head, Blitzcrank threatening a hook, maybe he has to ult the hook. Kalista ult knock up, maybe he has to ult that. Kindred's hitting him, Kalista's hitting him. The best target for Guma is Galio, right? Oh my god, they're all-inning a play. I wonder if Knight can ult out here. This is it, this is everything for T1. They're all-inning the whole game onto this Galio. If they can kill the Galio, they don't have any CC. The Renata ult's pretty good on the timing of the TP, but it's only a Rumble. Ult onto Rumble, where's the damage? Where's the damage? Knockup's good, but they don't have any damage. No one's dying. Guma's not there. Guma's not there. They don't have damage. Guma's the one who kills Galio. He has to ult the hook here, maybe. Oh, the ult's the flash. Now he has to flash into the pit. Oh, he's fucking dead. Guma's dead. There's nothing you can do. This game is gone. It's way too far gone. They all in a play top, but they don't have the Xayah. She's way too far away, and as much as you have 3v2s and 4v2s for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever it is, 15 seconds, you don't have damage. This Sylas is fucking 1.5 items. This should be an easy win for BLG. All they have to do now is reset and open it through mid. Rumble ult on the waves. And the games are stomps, that's it. But I feel like as much as they're stomps, the way they play the game with grubs is so interesting. It looks like
here's another look at it. As you say,
enemy team gets grubs in a head.
They
stack in one lane and push. They A, push faster than you, B, win the team fight against you as well. So what do? You just fall behind. It feels really hard to play against. Like if you're insanely good teams, there's not much you can do to stop them. Yeah, insane game by BLG. It's crazy. Both these teams snowballing is fucking perfect. Actually, like world-class perfect. I mean, obviously it's the finals of Worlds, right? But they just don't make mistakes. Here they go, open mid. They have Rumble ult as well. They have Galio ult to cover if T1 engage. BLG's draft is so powerful. Blitzcrank can threaten a hook whenever he wants on anyone.
To play if it does occur.
Kalista doesn't have that much attack speed, but she has steel caps.
An avenue to approach.
Top inhib down, mid inhib should fall as well. They have a bot wave coming in.
Quite connect. Knight though doesn't
happens at mid wave. Did Guma just get it, or what? Did he get it quick?
Waves still about 20 seconds away from crashing into that mid lane.
Oh, he Kalista ulted Owner.
Here's the engage. Knight locked up.
But he missed the Q.
But once again,
and Guma's damage just isn't really there. Owner's going to have to Q out. Nice try, but yeah. I mean, this Galio's too tanky. He has Zhonya's as well, level 16. There goes mid tier 3. There goes mid inhib. One hook hits, T1's going to lose the game. I think Owner maybe should have cheated this bot wave here while they showed 5-man mid, but he didn't do it. So now they have a bot wave to play on. I wouldn't be surprised if BLG send it on this bot wave. Oh, they do have one more wave they could work with, but I don't mind the Galio flash taunt or a Rumble ult here somewhere onto Keria. Ah, TP from Zeus. Galio gets onto the Renata. Shun has Kindred ult, so he can buy loads of time. He has Galio ult as well, so the dive doesn't do anything. Keria, no flash, is dead. Zeus is fighting Bean, but he's just going to die here. Gets the Q onto Elkins, pops Zonya. Oh, Kuma flashed in, he just full sent it. Hook timing wasn't the best. Zeus might go down. It's a 3v3. Very hard to play though. Guma's kind of out of gas. He doesn't have flash or ult. Not bad to go 2 for 2 there, to be honest, but you did just lose triple inhib and they're going to be on soul points, so still really losing game state. Really losing. They're going to lose soul points. I mean, when you're down triple inhib and you have Sylas Vi, you don't have any wave clear. Saya is going to have to carry all the wave clear.
Oh, that was quite nice.
And they're just going to herd the waves in, Rumble ult you, and you're all going to die. So, I think 2 minutes, the game's over. There they go, herd the waves in, toss a Rumble ult, game's over. It's another 27-minute win. They will win in the 27 minutes, I think. Maybe they need another minute, but I still think it's fine.
BLG are forcing T1 to make their final stand in this game. Owner goes in with a bolt break.
Oh, nice engage actually by T1, but they're all dead instantly. Kalista got out. There's Rumble ult, there's GG. Another 27-minute win! Another 27-minute win! Is it a pentakill for Elk? Nah, Zeus dies to bin. Another 27-minute win, can you believe it? 3 stomps in a row. Wow, 3 stomps in a row? Come on, game 4's gotta be good, right? Game 4's gotta be good. These games are just so one-sided. The second one team wins the grubs fight, they just run the whole game. They overload numbers on one side and they outpush you, so they just naturally get ahead. How do you play against this? How do you play against it? Feels impossible, no? This Kindred Galio is scary if you're playing Vi. Yeah, the Sejuani ban was actually clutch, no joke. The Sejuani ban was so clutch. Here we go, Jax ban on blue side for T1. Are they going to ban the Yone on blue side again? It looked like it worked for them. They are. So, Aurora ban already. They have got a Vi ban freed up. Skarner ban for there it is for BLG. They have got a Vi ban freed up now, T1. What do they ban last? Are they going to change anything up? Sylas is definitely one of the picks of the series. Varus is taken away, mainly for the Ashe first pick, or Kalista first pick. Now BLG, do you ban Kalista? You do, so Ashe first pick makes sense for T1, or you go for something like Vi. They're going to take the Ashe T1, makes sense. They're going to get Ashe Renata. Is BLG going to take the Renata? I wonder if we'll see a Knight Ahri here. Rumble would make sense, or Gnar. Ooh, the Gnar is... that's a bit risky for BLG actually, now that I think about it. I think Sylas... They could just go Renata Sylas. I wouldn't mind Renata Silas. You can take away Kindred, you can take away Galio. They might pick Leona on 3 as well, which is pretty good for Silas too. It's either that or you take the Vi. Ash, Renata, Vi was a big reason why T1 won against Gen.G. Their pick comp is exactly what they like. The only worry I have is if they blind Silas on 3, there might be a Smolder pick by BLG. So I think taking the Vi is the best option. Be careful of Silas. They're going to play Smolder Ziggs, or they're going to play Tristana Ziggs as well. Kind of rough. Good pick comp. It's what they used against Gen.G. It's what they won against Gen.G. Oh, they took the Silas. Oh, I'm scared of a Smolder Tristana on 3 here. Or, I mean, Ahri I'm not too afraid of, but the Smolder is what scares me. Yeah, I told you, the Smolder Ziggs. The Smolder Ziggs wave clear, it's a bait. They should have taken the Vi. Now the Vi is going to get banned and the lockdown on Smolder has disappeared. That's a problem. Yeah, there's the Vi ban. Oh, I think T1 fell into the trap. BLG's trap was very obvious. Hey, we're going to blind Gnar. Ooh, it would be a shame if we played against Silas with Gnar ult. Oopsie. Blind Silas. Okay, there's our Smolder. Enjoy. And Vi's banned. And you got Renata Silas, but with no Vi, no pick. It's like, it's really frustrating, I think.
It makes sense.
Vi Nocturne. What do they have left, T1? They need champs that can either win the front to back, which is extremely hard against Smolder Ziggs, or champs that can dive onto the Ziggs. It might have to be Silas Sejuani. But what happens if BLG take the Sejuani on 4? What's the dive? What's the dive? What is it? Jarvan's shit? I mean, Camille Sejuani would be great. I think Camille is a really good champ for T1 right now. Camille Zyra? No. Camille Sejuani? The Sejuani's gone. Is it Ivern and Camille or Maokai Camille? I think it is. I think Maokai Camille, Ivern Camille is their best bet. I don't think there's any other options. They could go Renekton, but I don't like Renekton here. It's just fucking losing, isn't it? I think it's Maokai Camille. Kennen could work as well. Rumble what though? Rumble what? Wukong? Okay, I see it, but Owner's Wukong. How many times has Owner played Wukong? I was doing the draft prank yesterday and I said Wukong could be a pick, but Owner doesn't really play Wukong. Or am I crazy? Let me check. He's going Poppy. He's scared of Rakan on 5. But why Rumble then? Where's the setup? That's definitely an Owner pick, but where's the setup for the Rumble? The Poppy doesn't really provide it. What's the plan then for T1? It's pick comp, isn't it? But BLG is just going to clear waves and scale. They're just not going to fight. They might give up quite a few grubs though, but they're going to stall. They're just going to slow it down and farm up. T1 really needs to just fucking smash a hammer through the window, but it's a bit difficult against those champs. Silas has some pretty decent ults for engage though. Like Sejuani Gnar is pretty good, and taking Smolder ult to wave clear is also pretty good. Yeah, I think BLG's in a great spot because think about it this way. BLG is 2-1 up. They have Smolder Ziggs which can stall the game for 40 minutes. And T1 has early to mid game champs that have to make picks or force fights. And they're down match points against infinite scaling almost. It's so hard. They have a lot of pressure on them here. They need some magic.
We talked a lot about the weight of expectation, the weight of the crown.
They need some magic here, T1. They need some big magic. This could be Zedo FGK's last game together ever. Zedo FGK, let's see it. You got a fucking tough task here. The lane swap's coming out. T1 haven't showed yet. So BLG managed to avoid the swap, which is good, but yeah, I don't know if this is good for T1 to get. I mean, Gumayushi carry is going to have to solo carry this game. Is Zeus just a sitting duck here? What happens in bot? Is he just dead? Carrier is going to have to base and run bots, but he's not recalling. He's recalling now. He's really late on the recall, I think, though. Can they crash the third wave and dive him before Carrier rocks up? Oh, little rat. No, my rat Zeus. Carrier needs to get here quick. Carrier's running. I think he might be too late, though. I think Zeus is just done here. Maybe he can get level 2. He needs one more minion after this melee. He needs one more melee, he's level 2. He can maybe take W and flash towards the side. He took Q. Flash the W, not bad. Oh, dodge the Q. Oh, Carrier's here. Flash heal. Bail out. Sejuani didn't get pushed off. He dodged everything. Get the wave. Watch out for a Rakan W. It's up again soon. My rat. Yeah, that dive was pretty easy. They have Sejuani Rakan, right? It's like, it's pretty solid dive, champs. So they give first blood over to Ziggs, and now Bean can TP top if he wants to. He's be a little bit concerned about Poppy, but
I mean, in terms of XP,
looks like he's going to run and just play it safe.
He's just
Well,
run
Bean got, he's leveled down and he lost his flash, but Zeus died, which sucks, right? It doesn't matter, the first blood's not that big of a deal. The main thing that people need to pay attention to is the grub spawn. I think that's obviously where a lot of the snowballing factor comes through. Yeah, Knight doesn't have that many stacks. Only 4 minutes though, right? So it doesn't really matter. But they're pushing the wave. Hey, they're going to dive Bean. Oh, Faker. He wants level 5. No flash on Bean. Could get the Q here. Handshake, deal? No. Oh, the re-dive onto Rad.
Dive o'clock, the grand entrance goes down. Zeus is overheated.
Leveled up. Still dead. This lane swap is not going well for T1. I mean, what is essentially happening here, and you might think this is really bad for T1, but let me actually stop you right there. Zeus is 2 levels up, and he is 300 gold up on Gnar. So as much as he's died twice, he's getting a lot of resources, and Bin's giving up those resources. So if Bin stayed on the top tower, T1 would dive him. But because he's giving up, he's actually 1 CS right now, level 2, kind of useless. But Zeus is a bit stronger, but he's still kind of useless. So Zeus is trying to get his way into the game, but he's dying for it. So it's not game over for T1, but obviously they need to stop. They need to stop dying. So now top wave bounces and Ziggs runs tops. Oh my god. I think he lives maybe. Nah, he's fucking dead. Oh my god, he really is the shy. Oh my god, he really is the shy.
Is going to go back to the fountain again.
Get the cannon, get the cannon! Get the cannon, he got the cannon! Oh, level 5! Oh my god, he's such a rat. He's literally, bro, he's the shy! Oh my god. Come on, go on, drop the 4-bomb. Some grubs already for T1 cooking. Faker needs those honey fruits. But obviously Sejuani showed bots, so again, Zeus dies. But even though Gnar got a kill, he's still up gold. He's still up a level, and T1 got 3 grubs for it. So I know it looks bad, and I'm not trying to be Zeus's lawyer here, but they're not really getting much from these kills, other than like maybe, I don't know, nothing. Look at Zeus, he's almost level 6. He's 300 gold up on Gnar. And they got 3 grubs. So I know he's inting, but like, the way Zeus is playing, other than the first, like the 3rd death, the way he's playing is like, Sejuani's top side, right? Grubs are up. Pushes bot. Sejuani's bot undead, you can get grubs. That's kind of what's happening. So it's like, it's bad, right? Don't get me wrong. But it's not like the game's over, right? He's 0-3, but he's still quite useful. Could Smolder the next wave, heal himself up as well. Guma just runs at the Ziggs, stops him from entering the tower. One's going to hold the wave, so Keria and Guma can't proxy, but the minions are running past him. So he can't. Oh my god, this guy's not allowed to enter apparently. Jesus, look at this, Sejuani's on Gromp, they can see him. And then T1 get Drake, right? So these kills onto Zeus haven't netted much. Gumyushi's pretty much recovered in the 2v2. And T1 have 3 grubs and a Drake. The way this game will work now is the next grub fight will be very important. If T1 can get 6 grubs, they can start to progress the game even though the Rumbles died 3 times. They're playing so aggressive, they're like daring BLG to try and stop them. There's a small... Oh, flashy! Oh, Owner played a game of chicken there with Knight. If I flash to E, you flash it. But if I run at you with W, are you going to panic? What if you don't flash it in time? You're dead. So, yeah, nice. Ooh, Faker. Dead. Maybe dead. Oh, W. Oh, doesn't even have to flash. Mega chill. Why did Owner go in? He has W though, in a sec. Faker has base, but he has no TP. Grubs are in 130. Fine. No flash Smolder, no ult Sejuani. They lose top crab. T1's recovered pretty well. It doesn't look like it on the gold, but they're in a fine spot. Losing some top camps hurts, but 1 minute on the grubs, that's really where it is at. The grubs is where it's at. Silas steals Smolder's ult. Whose bump does he call? He calls Smolder's bump. Oh, he expected him to backstep. Faker predicted that he would backstep there. He can take the Ziggs ult though, maybe cook him. He's dead, no? W? Oh, solo kill for Faker onto Ziggs. And no flash Ziggs. That's good gold injection into Silas. Well played. He just ults him to force his flash. Yeah, T1 need these grubs now. Faker might have to base TP in and they take the grub fight without Silas ult. But he might die though. Shouldn't on a pink. So Faker bases, Elk TP's top, BLG get top push, but Keria gets 6 on midwave. He's a bit down in XP because he was funneling Guma.
What a confidence
Guma's game
booster
state
for
isn't the
T1
best.
as
The
well.
base here
To
for
see
Guma would be
Faker
ideal,
getting
but he's not
solo
allowed
kill
to
on
now.
the sideline. T1
Can
members
T1
and the
fight these
T1
grubs?
fandom
Carrier.
as, Carrier now in danger.
Maybe he can live.
He
He has the heal, hostile takeover as well. That's two big ultimates out of BLG. And Guma still has arrow, but he doesn't have mana for it. Carrier needs to reset. Faker pushes out top. Elk's basing for
the game plan overall
first
for
item.
T1 here with this
Yeah,
composition.
Guma needs to base
They wanna
too.
stack these void
Whoever
grubs,
starts these grubs
take
kind
that
of
bonus
loses
to be
right
able
now.
to take down.
Yeah, he
Zeus
can't start these
has
grubs,
the
I think,
TP
Owner.
and the ulti available.
Or maybe he
TP
can't. He
available
just
for
said,
him
I'm
as
starting
well.
these grubs and you're fucking
Owner's
backing off,
found
bitch.
He
got On's flash because he can't W out. My god. Guma's not basing. Jesus, they're just sending it. 4 grubs is already big. They're going to get 6, and they should be in time for Drake as well. Arrow misses, and Guma catches top, so 6 grubs for T1. Solo kill onto Ziggs.
Even though BLG
Guma does need a base soon, though.
early. Let's see if
Owner's
they
on
can actually
Grump.
get the sixth one
Shun's
here.
on
It is
Grump,
actually
sorry.
kind of important to get the
Easy
double
secure.
void by
Wow,
spawn.
okay.
Should
T1
be
have
able to, no
good
problem,
resources.
nobody around to
They've given up
steal,
a bit of gold,
and,
but they have
will
a lot of
secure that
resources and
very big
objectives.
objective.
To really
1
play
minute
through
on
instead
Drake.
the rest of T1 benefiting
Look
from
at
finding
Bin.
those early
Level
kills
8
onto
about to
Zeus,
hit level
but after
9.
losing
Zeus
his
is level
life from
9.
Yushi,
Quite close to
kind of
level
playing
10.
that well. He's been
So
able to
Zeus
close
has
that
been
gold
dove
gap
3
thanks to the
times,
CS
but because he got
advantage
so
that
many
he's been able
minions
to
and
find.
XP on the dive,
And we find
he's
ourselves
pretty
in a
far ahead
neutral
of the
game
Gnar.
state.
Like this Gnar doesn't win. Drake in 30 seconds. It's a bit of a weird one. I think Zeus might have to base, run out top, take over top from Faker. Faker bases, runs out bot, takes over bot from Zeus. They swap the solo lanes and then they can fight their Drake. Or they keep the same situation and they drop the Drake.
Ziggs in the mid lane.
fighting Drake here is kind of hard.
On top side.
Oh, W'd him. Is he dead? Oh, Owner's dead. Flash is good. Lock it, saves him. They don't have Rumble ult, otherwise he would die. Carrier is in a very dangerous position. Ziggs ult misses. Arrow misses too. Zeus has flash. He can play this a bit. Owner has a W. I'm not sure where Owner's going though. The hostile takeover with the bailout. Looks like he's trying to commit onto Elk. He does get the Elk down. Maybe he gets the reset. Owner's alive! Owner's alive! Where's the handshake? Guma can't finish Shun. But Owner survived and they got the kill onto Elk. Oh, Carrier sends it! Carrier sends it! On should have the E. They should be out here, but T1, 2 kills. They get bot tier 1 as well. Can you hear the crowd? Oh my god, it's so loud in here. 2 kills. First blood tower. 6 grubs, 2 drakes. Zeus could TP here if he wants to hold it. There it is. So they dive onto Bin. He just gets the Mega Gnar ult off with the W. Knocks Owner in. Owner flashes out. Owner looks a little bit lost. It looks like he's saying, kill Elk now. He has no flash. Bail out me and kill this motherfucker. And it worked with Rumble Flash, right? It worked. And he actually lived, so it looked like he was dead, but he actually survived. Herald start is risky from BLG. They have no business starting this up. Maybe they can rush it, but I don't know if they're allowed out here. If they go for this, Owner can get the Herald here, Owner with the eye. No business there. No business at all. That was a nice try from BLG to sneak it, but yeah, T1 not falling asleep. They're just instantly straight to the objective. They can just pop that Herald mid now if they want. Looks like they're going to save it a little bit. But think about it, BLG's game, the way they want it to play, they want to farm, clear waves. They want to keep an even game state for as long as possible. But T1 have bot tier 1. T1 can herald top into tier 2 if they try the cross map. T1 can herald mid into top to get 3 outers. Faker. Here comes the move into top. They have arrow. They can just shoot it top. They can send Carrier up there. Man, Carrier, I feel like drives the game when he's on Renata. He just leads the charge. Even without Kalista ult, he's just running at them. Now they're going to hit the tower. 6 grubs. Throw out the ult, hit the tower, force him back. Nice arrow. Oh, Bean! Big ult from Bean! Carrier no flash. He has heal though. Owner's going to go down the shields. Not enough. Kill across. Zeus doesn't have TP. T1 have overstayed. T1 have overstayed. Kills onto the Smolder is dangerous. Flash Q from Elk. He's going to go down to Smolder. T1 didn't think about the TP situation. Zeus can't get there. He can't. They can't afford to make these mistakes against Smolder. They can't afford to do it. All of this wave clear, it's so hard for them to crack. They're going to try and crack a mid-tier one now because both Ziggs and Smolder are top with no TP. But there's the Ziggs ult to clear the wave. The wave clear, can they get it? Oh, it's a bit risky to stay for it. They can't get it still. They still can't get it. That tower should be dead though. T1 needs to focus up big time now. Should die to the burn, maybe? No. Smolder's at 142 stacks from that fight. So Ashult comes out, Sejuani comes out, they both hit on, Bin jumps in and nars them back into Shun. Hostile takeover's not bad, but Owner doesn't have flash, so he's charmed, knocked up and stunned. TP comes in from Knights, Guma no flash. Yeah, they should have waited a bit more, been a bit patient, wait for Zeus TP maybe, or play more through mid with Herald. Well, that's a kick in the face for T1. They gotta focus up big time now if they want to win this, because they are against a fucking heavy scaling comp. The gold doesn't really matter. You can look at the gold and say, wow, T1's up 300 gold.
Two dragons in the favor
of T1. It's not a good game state.
And
ideally at 20 minutes, you really want to be up at like 1 to 2k gold right now.
And
they have 2 Drakes though. The bad news is the Drake soul is pretty fucking bad for T1. Chemtech soul is cheeks. The heal shield power, sure, they have Renata and Silas. Anything else they would have ran over BLG, but let's see, it's 50 seconds on Drake. T1 have Herald for the Drake, so Herald minute the Drake seems good. I think what I would prefer maybe from T1 is some kind of Herald on a tier 2. On the Drake spawn could work. If they Herald top for Zeus while they fight the Drake or something, or maybe they Herald mid into tier 2 to get the Drake. I'm not sure what their best option is actually. BLG just give it. I don't think BLG care about Chemtech Soul. It's pretty useless. Maybe they'll fight the Soul point when they have more items, but even if they lose it, it's not the end of the world. Any other Dragon Soul, I think BLG would be in a bit of trouble. But Chemtech is... It's decent with Renata Silas, but if this was Hextech Mountain Infernal, I think they would be shitting the bed a bit. So they popped the Herald mid because it was running out. Arrow. Faker on the side, can take Rakanult. Takes it, interrupts him, looks for... There it is, up to Ziggs! Rumbled as well! Can they get Ziggs? Can they get Ziggs? Triple knock up from Owner! And the Redemption coming in, Knight's gonna go down with no flash as well! And it's on the Baron spawn! It's on the Baron spawn! They've got to force Baron or try and take towers now! Faker just sends it! He had Sonya's as well! Do they move to Baron? Oh, the Baron's risky, I think. Zeus, where you going? The Baron is risky. He flashed in! He flashed in! He's a maniac! The Baron is risky. They have double TP on Ziggs and Smolder. This could be a throw. Oh my god, this could be a throw. It's not going down fast. Faker's low. It could be a monster throw here from T1, but they can't drop the tempo. Ziggs is going to TP in. Smolder's going to TP in. Even if they get the Baron, can they get out? Can they get out? This is what I'm worried about for T1. Can they get out? They got to try and run. If they can get out, they might just win the game. But if they all die here, it's a horror. Yeah, BLG can't stop them, can they? Are they out? Oh, he's exalted. Why is Zeus going in? He's sacrificing himself. He literally just did Goku from the Cell Saga with the teleportation. My god, Zeus sacrificed himself to get them all out. Worth. That's huge. Now, T1 need to fucking smash the towers quick. Bot tier 2 and top tier 2 need to go down. God, the Faker engage was confident. He knows that Elk has no flash, so he takes Rakanult and also interrupts the W. So on can't peel. Wow. Wow. Now they need these side lane tier 2s now. Zeus literally says, guys, it's been a pleasure. And just sends it. My man. Where they saved him last year on Aatrox, he saves them on Rumble. He repays his debt. Now these side lane towers, you can see the pressure on sides. T1 really they need to keep the ball rolling. A 2k gold lead is not enough. They need more. They need a lot more. Arrow onto Elk. Into Ziggs ult, into McHale's. Flash down though. But the wave clear from BLG, the wave clear, they want to slow it down. Top tier 2 down, they need bot tier 2, but they're going to engage. Faker has TP. Carrier might go down, the bailout, the redemption, Hunt's going down. Kuma's got up time. He's hitting onto Bean. Bean's going to have to flash out. The Sejuani on land. Faker goes in 1v4. He has the Zonyas as well. They've got to keep the pace here, T1. He can't get the Zonyas off. Kuma's gliding. The power of Ruler. Forces Knight out. Carrier somehow survives in the back. Ah, Carrier, you rat! He dodges that Q, and we might have a game 5. They get the bot tier 2. BLG tried to hold, fighting, clearing waves. It's not enough. 1 minute on their soul, which means Elder Dragon will spawn soon as well. Faker didn't get the Zonyas off. Wow. Faker is driving this game home. When they needed him most, he is really driving this game. He's just going for it. He's fucking sending it. If he got the Zhonya's here off, it would have been cinema. But it's Guma that'll back him up. He'll get it done for him if he has to. Knight no flash, Elk no flash. They needed that T1. I can't imagine how much stress Faker's under, bro. He's fucking their frontline basically with Owner. Sylas is their frontline. And now the Soul's going to go over. BLG don't really care about Chemtech Soul, so they're going to get away with getting the Soul. And T1 will hold control. Now the game will slow down. The game will slow down for 2 minutes here. This is where BLG would love the time. 2 minutes time till Baron. They can farm. They can get 3 items on Zig Smolder. They can get Seraphs. They can get Rapid Fire. They can get level 16. They can get their flashes back up. That is what BLG is looking for. T1 cannot progress the game anymore now. They have to just wait for Baron. That's all they can really do. 2 minutes of downtime. BLG just trying to recover, trying to lick their wounds a bit. Get summoners up, get as much as they can. And this is where T1 really need to put the final nail in the coffin in the next fight. If they don't win the next fight, I think they might be out of time. They're playing against the clock. At match point. Fucking ballsy, isn't it? BLG took the easy route. Wave clear and scaling. Match point should be ours. T1 took the hard route. All agency in their favor, and they have to snowball the game. Again, BLG chunked them, forced them back. Clear waves, that's all they want to do. How does T1 break it? The Baron from T1 isn't that good. The engage from T1 is an arrow into Rumble, but they have Mikhail's first item on Rakan. Shun's looking to commit onto Faker here if he ease forwards.
Looking for Shun.
Oh my god, the reaction time.
Reactions from him.
Faker is locked the fuck in.
To take away all that safety.
Oh, he got cancelled on! Handshake misses, arrow misses! Dashes out, but Shun has no flash here. The Mikhail's on the hostile takeover is good. That's 3 ultimates, 2 ultimates from T1. But they did get Mikhail's. Here it is, flash handshake down with no flash! He just engaged on Renata! Where's the damage though? Elk's out! Redemption on the top side of the fight, a bit split from T1. Rumblewood could kill Ziggs! He missed! But Sejuani's down. Baron spawning. They have TP on Ziggs. And oh, I don't know if T1 can do this, you know. They're gonna have to, but they have those smites, right? And it's 4v5. 500 kills in Worlds, but Ziggs ult could stall this. TP comes in. They're looking for the Baron. Where's the Ziggs ult? It's coming in. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. No steal available. Zeus has flash on the side. He has Zhonya's too. Baron's good. I think they have to back off here, T1. They have to back off, right? They can't. Oh, Faker's going in with the Gnarled. He can't do it. He's going to die here, I think, unless he flashes back. He's out. Jesus, man. He's playing on the edge of death the whole game. What? 3 minutes on Elder. The agency and the balls T1 need to play this comp against Smolder is astronomically big on a match point. But Faker really swiped it up, bro. Like he fucking turned it up big time. Oh, they're looking for Shun. They're relentless. They just want to keep going. They have to just keep smashing them. 2 minutes on Elder. They have 2 minutes of Baron, and there's 2 minutes on Elder, so they will control the map on the Elder spawn. T1 on out of the woods just yet. This Smolder is getting pretty strong. It's the Elder fight it's going to come down to. T1 have put a dent into BLG, a pretty big one, but I don't know if it's a big enough dent, you know. Sylas no flash.
T1 being spread
They're
quite
fine
thin.
in levels. The Ashes, the one ahead with the Rumble, but the Smolder is strong. I don't know if they can crack a tier 3. Their wave clear is really, really powerful. They're going to have to Ash Arrow if they want to force, but it's down. It's hard to siege. They need Elder. They really need Elder. Even if T1 get Elder, they can still Smolder ult and Ziggs ult the waves because there's no Baron buff. BLG are just stopping the game. Very refreshing wards, get some pings. No big spikes for T1 really. I don't think Guma has IE anytime soon. Does he? Pickaxe, no IE. He's not going to have Infinity Edge for Elder. Is 5k gold lead and a Chemtech Soul enough against a 3-item Smolder? Which QSS? Is it enough? Oh, On's caught again! He's dead! Is he dead? That pick is all they needed! On stepped up a bit too far. 20 seconds on Elder. That numbers advantage is so important. They really needed that. Faker. Where is he TPing? He's pinging the Gnar. They're going to go on Bean. They can take Gnar ult. Faker just has to be patient here. Bin's playing the vision pockets. Owner finds Knight. Knight flashes back. Faker's found Bean. He's going to do so much damage to him. Look at the damage from Faker. Solo kills him. On the other side of the fight, Shun's backed off. Guma, he ran past everything. Guma! Oh my god, he just ran at the Smolder and killed him. Elk has no ults to clear the wave. If they chase the Ziggs, maybe they can end. I'm not sure, but Guma's down. It's a 4v1 on the map. It's only Rakan left. Zeus has Elixir of Sorcery. They're going to take us to 5. They're going to take us to 5. On can't clear this. 20 seconds on it. Sejuani. Faker did it. Keria did it. They found the 5th game. They found the 5th game. 5 games for a world title. Faker's 5th, Knight's 1st. T1 will be red side. Can T1 break BLG's blue side? Wow. The fact that they played that comp against Smolder 6 in a match point is fucking crazy. The fact that they pulled it off is even crazier. Now, the biggest strength for T1 on the red side is Keria. Keria needs resources. He needs a lot of them. But he can't cook if you don't even up the AD pool. If they get Kalista with Ashban and Varusban, it's already a horror. If they get Ashe with Varusban and Jinban or something, it's a horror. He needs resources, man. He needs a strong AD next to him. He needs a Varus, he needs an Ashe, he needs a Kalista, he needs a Xayah with a Rakan. He needs a Jhin Bard. Nah, it's so hard to cook with the support pool, with AD pool. Bin might get Jax in game 5 here. There's the Varusban. I guess Yone, Aurora, Kalista makes sense. But they get Ashe, you get Jax. I think if I was Bin, I would first pick Jax this game. So Kalista's up. What happens if they ban Skarner? What do you ban, Jax or Kalista? You get either one. Or what happens if you leave both open? Jax Vi, Kalista Vi. Do you give Bin Jax game 5? Can you beat it with Gragas? Oh my god, they gave him Jax. I think Bin's eyebrows just raised up as well. Alright, T1 know that they're giving over this Jax and they're sacrificing it to get a good bot matchup. Because they do get Xayah Rakan if they want. They also get Vi. Zeus needs Gragas here. He needs Gragas. I mean, it was lose for T1 to give Aurora, Yone, Kalista or Jax. They're going to have to play into the Jax. They did it before in Swiss stage. They're going to have to go up against Bin's Jax here in game 5. And I think Knight will take Sylas. Knight will take Sylas. And BLG will get Sejuani Sylas if it's open. And I'm scared for T1. Galio. Is it a Faker Galio game 5? But they're asking for a Sylas, aren't they? What about Kassadin? Sejuani Sylas makes sense here for BLG. They're going to take Caedrel. I'm surprised they're going to go Caedrel if they do that. They don't take the Sylas. I think that's a good thing for T1 that Knight doesn't get Sylas here. Oh, they do get it. They're just going to take Kaisa Sylas. They're going to drop jungle. Oh, Knight's army game 5. There's Guma Xayah into Kaisa. Yeah, makes sense. I think they 100% take Xayah here. I would be very surprised if they do anything else. Now, BLG probably ban Vi, and T1... BLG, is it Rakan Vi ban for BLG? And T1 ban, like, Rel... I guess they could flex Gragas jungle and Galio top, but... And then pick Sylas themselves, but they're full AP. And Jax into Galio sounds horrific. So Gragas has to go top. I guess BLG has to ban Vi Rakan. And T1 should ban Rel. I wonder if Owner would play Poppy on 4. I feel like they lack damage with Poppy. I think that they need, like, on 4, they need Lee Sin. Or Xin Zhao. I think it's a Lee Sin on 4. They're gonna ban Vi. I think Owner should go Lee Sin. Yes, Gragas Galio. They ban Renata, Vi's open. They might be playing Poppy jungle into it then. Sejuani's open, but they need Vi or Lee Sin here on 4 T1. I think picking support is like I mean, you could pick Rel or some shit, but what value can Keria get in last pick? Xin Zhao's a pretty good champ for both sides, more so BLG. He's going to take Poppy and flex it. Is T1 low on damage? I think BLG should look at Sejuani, they should look at Xin Zhao maybe, they should look at Vi. Sejuani maybe too much AP into Galio. They could look at a Nocturne on 5 here, T1. Jarvan is a good pick here. Jarvan is a pretty good pick here. Jarvan plus Rel or Jarvan plus Leona Alistar makes sense. What can T1 do here? Let me think. They could put Poppy jungle into Jarvan, it's good. They could put Poppy support and pick Lee Sin. It's good. They have Pyke on 5, they have Lee Sin on 5. What else do they have on 5? Into support role. They have Alistar on 5. Do they have a good finisher here on 5, T1? I think Owner's Lee Sin is what I would gamble on if I was them, but their comp is really weird already. Viego maybe could help. Xin Zhao. I don't like it into Jax. Poppy supports for Keria game 5. I have two main questions in this draft. Does T1 have enough damage? And does BLG have any damage to kill T1? I see a world where T1 wins because they have more frontline and they just have way more base damage and they just get through everyone. What is their solo lanes? Gragas Galio. Gragas Galio solo lanes. T1 have a big problem this game and it's Jax. Their champions are good at dealing with Jax if he's even or behind, but they are horrendous at dealing with Jax if Jax is ahead. Jax with MR, Merc Treads, Witsend, Triforce. He 1v2s Gragas Galio. He does. Okay, let's see it. The final game. Zeus's Gragas is very good. I don't think we'll get a lane swap. I think we'll get even lanes, standard lanes. I think everyone will match this game. I'll be surprised if there is a lane swap. Wow, Bin's Jax is a fucking titanic pick to have to take down in game 5. Knight's Ahri is a titanic pick to play against in game 5. Ahri and Jax are Bin and Knight's most played champs of all time. Shun definitely the Jarvan, maybe off comfort, but Jarvan's job this game is just to disrupt. And I mean, what you'll see Jarvan do is like flash ult Xayah, EQ out, and they'll pray the front to back. There's no dive on this Xayah unless she's trolling. So BLG are swapping. I'm surprised. I wonder if they think T1's swapping. But I think they're fine in the matching. The Xin Zhao makes me quite nervous. Xin Zhao against Jax was a tough draft for T1
to try and soak some of that
but I
XP,
think they are extremely tanky this game. Extremely tanky.
The
The Poppy W will be very important this game. Where is Zeus going? Is he trying to wrap around to get underneath the tower? Did he fake going bot side for the dive and then run all the way around top to try and take top wave knowing that Rel will base and cover? Did Zeus just 5-head his way into this lane? I need to re-watch it, but I think they fake dive bot to make on base to cover, and that means that Zeus can catch top for free. There's no dive here for T1. No way in hell are they diving this. So Zeus gets solo XP and he gets the wave. Oh, Faker got Knight's flash there. Wow. The E backwards would have hit.
Of the map, and he hasn't showcased on the bot lane dive.
Nice roots by Guma. Wow, T1 didn't straight. Oh, Faker failed flashed. Faker failed flash. He tried to flash E backwards and knock him up instantly. Faker just failed flashed. He might die here now. EQ flash into Charm, he's dead.
Zeus already pushed the wave. Zeus is going to get the first move, but Faker under attack.
Has no flash, just his punch gets hit. There's the Charm as well.
He's dead.
And Faker might fall first in the final.
Wow, first blood tonight is huge. Faker blundered that really hard on the flash. He tried to flash E backwards.
Strikes first blood here.
Put a setup for Xin Zhao.
Elk has flash, has cleanse.
Kerry has flash as well. He ignites him, gets the flash. Nice flash by Elk, that's hard. On gets over the wall. Wow, Faker. Insane play to get the flash, but he blundered so hard. They have a really good bot lane state. Like Guma, Keria have an amazing state. Like bot is winning hard. Faker just needs to chill out. Zedo GK got him. Gragas in a pretty fine spot. He probably has a big wave coming into him. Shun's covering the push out, and they're using this time T1 to get Xin Zhao to farm. So bot's in a good spot, but Gumayushi needs to get a base. Top's in a fine spot. Zeus' job is just to nullify the Jax. That's it. All Zeus needs to do is stop the Jax in lane, clear waves against him, and stop him in fights. He is there to just mark the Jax. The Galio ult doesn't have very good targets. The Galio ult can't really be used on T1's champs because they don't really have a dive champ, you know? The Xin Zhao maybe is their best one, or a Poppy Flash E into the wall. But the follow-up for Galio is not the best. Faker's fine though, he has TP here. Worst case, Owner's looking for Bean, but I mean, does Bin have E?
Bin has the flash here. Owner,
I think he's very fine here, no?
forward with that audacious charge. Bin.
He's trying to get Guma to push out top. Zeus TP's behind Guma and they contest the grubs through top. They can't go through mid. Faker TP's back, and now here comes the Galio ult maybe. Oh, I think they could have played a Galio ult there. Owner flashed. Oh, Carrier gets the flash down onto On, but he doesn't die. Oh, Faker gets him. Taunt doesn't land. They have to jump out. Knock back onto Bean.
Does not want to let them get away. The
Faker gets the kill there.
In the end, T1
pretty big for T1, 3 grubs. And they can use those grubs to overload one lane. Bot wave should bounce into them as well. T1's in a great spot. Owner's level 6. Bin's going to have to back off this tower, right? Surely he has Jarvan behind him, and I guess Guma will base after this wave. They have no mana on Zeus. Or Guma Yushi. Oh, the crowd is on T1's side. The whole crowd is cheering T1. Oh my god. So here I thought Owner should stick the charm and let the Galio ult cover it, but he actually re-engages when the charm's down. Oh, Faker's punch kills the Rel. Amazing fight there for T1.
He's the one who got
They get the kill back onto Faker. They get grubs. The teams with grubs this series have won in most cases. Ooh, he has flash.
Does have the flash, will punch forward just as one's coming out. On misses the crash down, the charm connects though, and the continues.
He's out! He's out of there! No flash on Jarvan! Shun went for the flash combo! Now, it does mean that Faker needs this base quick. He really needs this base, but he can't get it off right now. This Jarvan is really weak. Just look at the context of the game. Xayah is T1's late game. Xin Zhao is T1's early game with the tanks. But look at Shun, he's level 6, he just hit level 6. Owner is about to get level 7 on Grump. He's a level up. He's up 5 camps on the Jarvan. And he has a Gragas Galio for CC and a Poppy. Xin Zhao loves that. Any CC and uptime for him is great. Are they diving this? Carrier no flash. Elk flash is down at the moment. They can zone him off the tower. Shun's on the way. Faker gets the base off, Knight hovers, but as Knight hovers and uses his time, Faker comes out of base and will start pushing mid. If T1 are patient here, they will slowly get the spot tower, and they're in a great spot. He's dead! On mistake! Carrier punishes it! A kill to Guma Yushi! This is a Guma Yushi with a 1.3k gold lead in 9 minutes on Xayah. That is a dangerous Guma Yushi to play against in a finals game 5. A very dangerous position to be in. They get Drake, Essence Reaver on Xayah. Bot tower is 1 plate. Grubs are up in a minute. T1 is 2k up in 9 minutes. There's no way they're about to... Nah, I won't get ahead of myself. But look at the experience. Xin Zhao is up a level. Xayah is up a level. Oh, Faker cancelled his base. Why? Ooh, be careful, Faker. Let's carry a top, little rat! They've swapped, haven't they? Stunned, but I think Carrier is 100% confident. He's going to hit level 6 soon. He's pretty good against Jax Jarvan with his W. The Gragas Poppy disrupts everything BLG's champs want to do, so if they're ahead, oh, big play. He stops the Jarvan, he can't get ulted. I think they're just out maybe if Carrier can dodge the charm. No, he's dead. Oh, the flash from Bean. Gets Xayah ult. Pull in, flash back. Owner's gonna die maybe. Doesn't flash away, it's not up yet, he's 5 seconds on the flash. Now, Zeus gets first blood tower. BLG get 2 kills. They invest a lot of flashes for it. They lose flash on Xayah though. Midwave's pushed in. Grubs are up. They should be out of base in time here, T1, to contest the grubs. Zeus needs to move. He'll get a plate here, maybe on the dot. No flash on Jarvan. Guma stayed. They get 1 grub. That might be all they get though. 5 grubs to T1. 2 kills to BLG. Double TP invested. It's worth for BLG. But T1 still in a fucking amazing game state. They have 2k gold lead still, and they have 5 grubs. Owner's flash wasn't up yet. He steps up to ult them back away from Guma. He didn't have E up, I think, because he maybe used it on the Krugs. Gragas gets first blood tower. What's Gragas' gold lead on Jax, I wonder? What is Gragas' gold lead on Jax? Maybe like 800-900? 1.1k. Wow. That Gragas is having a fantastic time.
A player that is
Look at how much CDR he has. He has 4 items to give him cooldown reduction. He's in a great spot to stop the Jax. This is such an amazing story, isn't it? If you think about it, game 5. Knight's Ahri. Knight's Ahri is 3-0. Faker's on Galio. Guma's ahead. Bins on Jax. Keria goes in. He has flash. Has to flash away. Here's the TP advantage on the Galio. Faker can't find a target. TP down on the Galio. Still a 2k gold lead. They have to be careful of Jax. Jax, 3 items on side is a nightmare for T1. They need to maintain this game state. Keep Gragas pushing into the Jax. The Xayah lead is strong. They're trying to cover Zeus. They're doing what they did in the last game. Just group up as 4, push top, push bot, whatever it is, and just hit with grubs. They could Gragas ult them away if they have to. Hard to hit though. BLG are playing the defense. They have Kai'Sa ult as well. It's just a rat. All random, all top. Cosmic Drive is big for the Gragas. 40 seconds on Drake. Worst case, T1 can start playing the Dragons. If it's Mountain Soul, T1 are eating very good. If it's Mountain Soul. They're going to get Herald. Drake's in 9. They just want Herald, it looks like. I mean, BLG will take Drake, I guess. Deal? I mean, that tells me that T1's going to try and take all 3 outers. They already have bots. They can Herald mid and take top tier 1, or they can Herald top tier 2 while BLG's pushing bot and get Drake. T1's threatening a top tier 2 with Herald here. Zeus catches mid, Knight's push spot. He has TP Knight, but his TP ward is over the Baron pit. It's quite far. Do they have to use the Herald? They know Jarvan's bot side now. Do they have to use the Herald, or can they get it without it? They save the Herald, they force Ahri TP, they trade towers, they trade Drake for Herald. So, slightly winning play for T1, it's Cloud Soul. They can Herald that top tier 2 and it's dead whenever. Or they're going to save it for mid on the next Dragon Spawn. This is definitely the most even game. Who scales better? I think T1 scales better in grouped fights and BLG scales better on side lanes. Because think of BLG's action on sides. Jax wins. They have Kai'Sa that can collapse on sides. Ahri wins as well maybe. Whereas in grouped fights I think the Xayah has Xayah has like 4 bodyguards this game. So she's never going to die. And if she can just get her uptime, BLG's frontline is really non-existent. Gumayushi cannot make a mistake this game. Knight cannot miss his spells this game. The way BLG's champs work is they have very good single target damage. Ahri, Kai'Sa, Jarvan, Jax, this can kill 1 target and reset. Can they kill 1 target and reset without getting lost in the collaterals of Galio ults and Xayah pullbacks and Gragas ults? Tier 2 top dead. 700 gold. Still 2k up here, T1. Still Herald ready for mid tower. Ahri needs Leanderies, I think, to get through these champs. I think late game, if Gumayushi dies, I think T1 don't have the damage. They still have Herald for mid. Faker's basing. No, he's not. I'm waiting for this Herald mid. Faker has a pretty solid experience lead over Ahri. I'm waiting for this Herald mid. Now, Knight has Leanderies. Elk, does he have? No, he doesn't. He has Circle Reaves. I was going to say, if he has Rage Bait, that would be crazy. There's the Herald mid. Galio's hovering with ult. Zeus has moved down from top. Jax is going to split push. He's going to look for top tier 1. T1 are going to look for mid tier 1. Jax doesn't want to TP in. He wants to keep pushing. Herald crashes, they back away. Infinity Edge almost finished for Guma. Drake in 1 minute, it's 1-1. Here comes the collapse top. I think it's hard though. This is why the Gragas pick is so good. Insane wave clear, can always E the Jax Q, and he can never really
Faker pushes out bot.
Be on the threat of a dive or a stacked wave or tower dying in his face. TP mid from Knight. Very respectful TP. They really don't want to lose that mid tier 1 before Drake spawns. Maybe he was scared of some play there from T1. I'm not sure what their vision looked like. They could force on Tegumi. They're pinging this top tier 1. I wonder if BLG is saying, hey, let's drop Dragon. Let's just crack this top tower so we can have more easier access to collapsing towards mid later. The Kai'Sa isn't really at her breakpoint yet. As much as Ahri is strong right now, the Kai'Sa Jax, not a good time in fight. So look at the map state. T1, what do? Do you go towards Dragon and take the free objective, or do you cover Faker and hold top towers?
Everybody hovering on top
Looks
side.
like they're trying to go for top, but Faker's very scared of where they are.
They don't want to.
He's going to give that top tower for free, maybe. Nope. It should be really low, though. Infinity Edge Gumayushi.
Obvious play next should be towards the Dragon.
Phase rush Gragas. You see what the Gragas does against Jax? This is all he does. He walks up to him, he presses. Oh, he eat the minions. That's a mistake. Should be fine, though. He has so much cooldown reduction. He could ult him here. Into Poppy. Yeah, they lose top tower. They force Jax's ult and push him out. Didn't really lose anything for it. They lost Gragas' ult. They get the Dragon, which BLG is giving up. And they trade a Dragon for more gold there, BLG, onto the Ahri. BLG get a little bit of track through mid, but essentially what BLG is doing here is they're waiting for Sterax
So they still
or Sundered Sky, and they're waiting for Rage Blade. They really need a bit more time. They just need a bit more time, BLG, before they pull the trigger. Kai'Sa needs her upgrades. Even they could even wait. You see Rage Blade on Kai'Sa, they could wait a little bit longer as well, get Nashor's Tooth. That's really where BLG is online. Faker's basing, should have Rift Maker. Zeus's ult and Galio Taunt and Xin Zhao ult are so important. These knockbacks create space where Xayah can walk up and play around with. The Poppy W saves Xayah from Jarvan. They just need to protect him. They really need to protect Guma. If I was able to choose which comp I'd want in the late game, probably T1s. I think a 4-5 item Xayah with bodyguards is insanely OP around 5v5s. But BLG has Bin Jax, so Bin Jax on side lane is fucking scary to play against. They have Ahri Jarvan though, they have insanely good pick. If they find Keria, they can just dash on him and get his flash. So they need to play a bit more confident on this topside vision contest. Keria's having with a... Ooh, there could be a Baron angle here for BLG. That ward is really sneaky though. BLG threatening Baron. They have a pretty fast Baron with Kai'Sa, but not on these items. She needs a little bit more. She needs...
Meanwhile,
Nashor's Tooth. T1 have the track into mid. They really want this mid tier 1. So here comes the side lane pressure. Zeus groups, Jax is pushing bot. He needs to run bot quick, Zeus, to catch that bot wave and stop Jax from taking any towers. Jax probably has Sundered Sky in base here. Owner is building towards, I guess, Black Cleaver, which will help Guma a bit. Faker's fighting Baron. I mean, it's one team fight to decide your year. One team fight for a world trophy. Superstars are made. Guma is going to have to really step up. Kai'Sa has her W upgrade, I believe. The Kai'Sa poke is something I didn't talk about. Kai'Sa will have her poke, right? Her W spam. It's not that impressive yet. 20 seconds on Drake. Gets T1 to soul point, but I can tell you for a fact if T1 goes near that Drake, that Baron is going to get started. Very hard to go towards that Dragon. The Baron threat is real. Very, very real. Mid-wave contest on the Baron and the Dragon spawn. Zeus hovering. Faker's ready with the Galio ult. Owner's face checking, forcing them back a bit, trying to get some space. Kai'Sa W's on cooldown for a while now. Guma trying to poke back with QE. Keria's knockback is critical. His reaction time on the W is critical. Retaking mid-wave. They really want this mid-tier 1 T1. Walking up is hard. Zeus is standing in fog. Might be getting crab right now, actually, Zeus. He got the crab. Move towards Drake. They got a little bit of shallow vision on the Baron. Pick onto On. Gets a bit of damage onto him. Stun comes through. Zeus should be fine. Galio ult used early, but they got On. On is down. That's a kill for Guma. That should be a free Dragon. That should be a free Dragon, and that should be an easy Dragon for T1. BLG is probably going to call it off. That's a soul point for T1. Zeus is so strong. He is. He's so hard to kill. T1's in such a good spot right now. They're in such a good spot. Zeus can play with so much confidence. Another kill to Guma. That's going to be a 3-item Xayah now. Phantom Dancer. BLG. These side lanes aren't really paying off. He's gone for Novori, actually. This side push for BLG isn't doing anything. They can't get anything. Faker and Zeus are just clearing waves. And when they clear the waves, Faker can cheat the prio with ult. And Zeus, he's actually winning against the Jax. Nasher's Tooth on Elk. Gumayushi has a shit ton of crit chance right now. And mid-tier 1's dead. This Xayah, if she gets 3 or 4 seconds of time to hit, she will annihilate this Jarvan. This Jarvan has 0 armor. He is dead in like 5 auto attacks maybe. Look at Owner and Guma. Owner's giving his camps to Guma. He's just funneling the Xayah as much as possible. He's building an LDR here, Guma. And if he gets that LDR, the front line of BLG doesn't exist. And it's Guma's dream. 4 bodyguards and 4 items. The single target from BLG is scary. If he cleanses a charm and gets hit by a Jax flash stun and can't get the ult off because he gets hit by a Rel Q flash or a Jarvan knockup, he's dead. Protect Guma. Zonya's on Knight. Needlessly large rod. The side lane push isn't working for BLG yet. It's not working. This Gragas is really annoying for them. Oh, engage onto Keria maybe. Owner. Q misses from on. Knock up onto Shun is interrupted. Keria flashes out. Guma has the ult already. Where's the bodyguards? He has to flash the charm. What didn't I do? Oh, he baited Zeus. Guma's down. They didn't protect him. On's gonna die. Faker TP's in. He might have to ult Owner if they come in onto him. Kai'Sa ult's on cooldown though. They're TPing behind him with the Jax stun. They turn onto Knight. They find Knight. The boys. The Gully ult is big. There goes Shun! He hits onto Elk! Elk's out! Bin's gonna be taunted! Elk can't clutch this, he can't! Knock up! And he goes down! It's a triple kill for Elk! It's a triple kill for Elk! I don't know if they have the damage for the Baron though. Guma's up in 15! Guma's up in 15, but there it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! That should be a Baron! They don't need Guma! Faker clutched it! Faker and Owner clutched it! Guma panic flashed out on the charm, he didn't cleanse it! Suddenly got engaged on by Elk! But Faker clutched it! With Owner! Also Zeus is so OP by the way. Can we just take a moment to honor Zeus? 2 fights happen. Keria on the left against Elk. Owner on the right against Shun. Keria flashed away. Guma's gonna flash the charm here. And now watch Guma. No flash, no cleanse. Flash from Bin away from the Poppy ult and then the double stun. Elk comes in. It looks great. It looks amazing. But look at this. TP behind from Bin. What does T1 do? 3v4. They go in. Onto Knight. Flash taunt. Flash knockup. Big damage from Zeus. They get 1. Galio to split the fight. Zeus stopwatch keeps him alive. Then down goes Shun. Finds Elk on the knockup. Enough time to kill Bin. Boom. Boom. Knock up onto Elk. Doesn't flash it. Faker's Galio. Owner Sinsao. Baron for T1. And they're on soul point.
The 4-second channel time and T1 strike. Wait a second. Topside. Zeus under fire.
Wait, Zeus is caught. He's 1v4 here. He's actually going to die. Oh, the Galio ult. Hey, denial. Elk Sonya's was good. Do they have the damage to get them down? Oh, he sniped him! He sniped him! Oh, Zeus! Oh, Faker, you taunt! Sonya's! Here come Owner! That guy! Faker's alive! Faker's alive! He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! How is he alive? How is he alive? How is he alive? The unkillable Demon King! Can they end top? Is Faker about to get his 5th trophy? Is he about to do it? 10 seconds on Elk. I think it's over. I think it's over. They're going to win Worlds again. They're going to win Worlds again. No fucking way have they won Worlds again. They won Worlds again. They won Worlds again. They're back to back. They won Worlds again. Again. They won Worlds again! There's no way they won Worlds again! What? 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 They weren't even supposed to make it! They weren't even supposed to make it to Worlds! Reckless is there! Reckless is there! Reckless is there! They won Worlds again! Are you serious? That's unreal. Karius crying again. Oh man. The 5th title? Are you serious? I don't know what to say. It's so unbalanced. It's so unbalanced. Now that's crazy. That is unreal that they won again. Wow. There's no way they won Worlds twice in a row.
I think it's a little bit for them as well. A little bit.
Just unbelievable, truly unbelievable.
Ah, it's insane.
An incredible run.